We are live. October 21st, 2025. Crafting a chant. Kevin, Adam, we're here. And I repeat to you, Kevin, why are they late?
Who knows? We might never know.
You asked me, I said that earlier. And you said, Adam, it's not time yet. I already knew, Kevin. I already felt it in my bones, all right?
Well,
My bones, they're riddling. You know what I mean? Not Ritalin like the drug, like Ritalin.
Okay.
Yeah, don't
We're
worry
fine.
about
We're
it.
fine.
Yeah, they're shaking. They're quaking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like oatmeal.
Are they dead? Should we text? I'm not going to text. They know where they should be.
No, that's fine. Don't worry about them.
And I'm
We're just
very
gonna keep
upset
going.
about it.
No, just keep going.
Very upset about it. Genesis, no good man. Destinoto's a good guy. Showed up on time. Genesis,
thanks.
trash.
Debatable.
Trash.
Oh,
I looked at my watch. It was
No.
exactly at 11 when he joined.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, 11, 0 minutes and 5 seconds. But, you know, if he beats Genesis, you know what we say. If Genesis is in last, everybody else is great. You know what I mean?
We really
That's what we
just
always
need
say.
him.
Now, he can't hear me yet. But this motherfucker, I swear to God, if he's late one more time, I think you know what we have to do.
Yeah.
You know what we have to do. Yeah.
Cut him out of the family fortune.
No. Don't say things like that. We don't want to hint like what we're doing. You know? And now he can hear me, so we say, welcome, Genesis.
Oh, sorry about that. Damn. Thank God my wife came to wake me up.
Oh, look at that. Your wife was,
He caught the tired, too.
What?
I told you, Adam. It's contagious. We all have it. It's a new epidemic. Call the CDC.
Kevin, I'm not tired, and I've never been tired, and I will not stand by while you make these hearsay comments.
All right, liberal.
Oh, all right, slander man.
Slander man.
If I was tired, would I be able to say slender man that quick?
Ooh.
You know,
I don't think I would.
The defense rests.
Defense rest? Wait, was I the defense?
Wait.
Kevin, are you on my side now? And we're going against Genesis?
Sure.
Let's go against Genesis. You know what?
Right,
sure.
Sure.
You know what they say about city slickers like us?
City slickers?
City slickers. We're against this Texas lawyer. You know, we showed up to his town, and we beat the shit out of him. Took him to court with that New York justice.
Okay. New York justice. Right.
This man just woke up and has to deal with this.
No. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. I was helping put the kids to sleep earlier, and sometimes
What's there to do?
The kid and put himself
What's there to do? You just got to hold their throat till they fall asleep.
You know, it's just sometimes it's just that simple. As you're doing that, it's just so comfortable. I just close down and you fall asleep. It's like, damn.
Wow, he's actually admitting it.
Get them a little scotch, you know.
Yeah. Oh, add a little bourbon.
What? Bourbon? No, the tape.
Yeah. Oh.
What's worse, you know? What could do more harm to a child? Scotch tape or bourbon? Or scotch the drink?
That's what we're talking about.
Well, I think if you use all three, it's probably beneficial to that child's future.
Interesting.
If you use them separately, that's probably harmful. It's probably not good.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm so sorry I was a minute late, but I don't think we got anything out of the way already. So welcome.
We can definitely accept that apology that you were a minute late. We will not accept your apology as you were 2 minutes late.
Okay. 2 minutes late. I apologize. 2 minutes.
Okay, I guess we can go back and accept that.
Popped in here.
Thank you.
It is October 21st, 2025, folks. I have the usual cast here. I have Kevin, Adam, Destinoto, myself, Genesis. Gentlemen, it is slowly getting colder and colder now. I think everybody can feel that. It's chillier where I am. I'm sure it's colder where you guys are. And, we're nearing the end of the year. Getting closer. October's almost done. How are we all doing? All feeling okay? Besides
Good,
Scotch,
yeah.
the bourbon, and all that stuff we were talking about earlier? All right, good. How we normally start these things out. What did we all do last week? I can go first if you want me to. Cool, I'm not going to hear any opposition.
Do it up.
Cool, fantastic. So I played Death Stranding, more Death Stranding 2. I'm having fun in that. I have unlocked level 2 for the roads. I've been on a mission finishing these roads. A little bit longer and harder of a task than I originally anticipated. But the level 2 roads, Adam, you'd be so proud if you'd seen it. It's so efficient now. It's amazing.
Hey, buddy, I'm proud without seeing it.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. I don't know if there's going to be level 2s for the monorail, but if there are, I would like that, because now the monorails are deteriorating, and I hope that stupid dude will just go and fix them automatically. That way I don't have to worry about them. But we'll see. There's an NPC in the game that you get to like 4 stars or 5 stars, and he'll just fix your deteriorating structures without you having to go do it, without you having to go waste your time and go do it. What else did I do? I just did this yesterday, but I figured I'll mention anyway. I saw. Okay, so I don't know if anybody remembers the Maze Runner movies. If anybody remembers those movies,
Yeah, I remember them.
2013 or yeah. So as a young lad, I watched the first one. I remember that one, watching that. It was like a big thing when it first came out, because it was like, oh, it's Maze Runner based on the books, whatever. And it was a bunch of kids that were locked up somewhere and had to go into a maze every day and try and survive. And then there was a bunch of other underlying stuff going on about like some facility holding them there, and they were trying to figure out like why they were there. So Netflix just recently added the other 2 movies, and I was like, yesterday I was just like, I remember the first movie. I remember getting hyped as a kid. I was like, oh yeah, look, the second one's gonna come out. Like, I don't know when it's gonna happen. The third one's gonna happen. They have a 4th one. Like, it'll be like this whole series or whatever. And I was like, you know what? Let me just watch it. Why not? I watched the second one and third one, Scorch Trials and Death Cure. I've never been more disappointed watching the trilogy of a movie and realizing that I wasted my life watching this. I was like, what the heck did I just waste my valuable time that I will never receive back watching? The ending was so stupid. It was pointless, because they didn't fix any of the problems that the other movies had set up. Nothing was done. Like, a plot's there, right? With a problem, there's a climax, a solution, and then there's an ending, right? That's how it should be for general storytelling. Every problem that was presented in this movie was solved with a gun, and just that wasn't a solution that the story needed, because there's so many things that had to be fixed, and that there was the overall the overall problem is that we live in a zombie apocalypse and we need a cure. The one thing I will say was very interesting in this movie is this movie portrays the 2 sides that's generally portrayed when you have like an apocalyptic zombie movie. It's like, hey, they're trying to find a cure. That cure might come at the cost of the greater, not the greater good, but like might come at a cost. and a lot of people view that cost as not worth doing what we're trying to do here. So to put it into a TLDR, the Maze Runner movies, they use kids to try and gather information on kids that were immune to this flare virus that was turning people into zombies. And they'd run them through this maze to try and gather as much blood as they could from them so they could create a serum that would eventually become the cure. Kids found out, they tried to escape. Comes the second movie, they're escaping and trying to get to some refugee camp or whatever. This what's the word? The opposition or the I can't think of the word right now. I don't know what it is. Resistance. That's what it is. They're trying to find the resistance to try and get back at this company called Wicked is the one who put them there in the first place. They keep meeting people and they keep getting tricked every single time they meet people. And then the third movie is one of the kids betrayed at the end of the second. Which gave them coordinates and they got captured, except for like a hand you select didn't get captured. So they're on a mission to save the rest of them who were captured, and they're still trying to make this cure, but then some guy who has a burned face comes in and says, I'm gonna make sure and I kill every last one of those people who have trapped the poor people outside and kept the rich people inside this one last standing city while they're looking for the cure, because now the virus has become airborne. No, there was a cure that they found, but they killed all the science people, and the guy who has the cure went to some remote island and just put it in his pocket and walked away. I was like, what the fuck is this? Wow. Why did we go through all this? There was nothing there at the end. A bunch of people just died. Now they're on a remote island. They're away from this plague up until it reaches that island, and by then it would have maybe been evolved into something else. Like it'll probably change and grow or whatever. I don't know. But man, what a stupid series of movies! Along with
I have a question.
Yes.
So these kids are immune, and the bad people are putting them through a maze, so it kills them, so they can get their blood.
So the first one, you see, and it starts to lose its purpose as we keep going. Because the first one was, they put them through a maze so that they can weed out the ones that are not immune, and then the ones that are immune go through this immense stress or immense trial that causes them to show that they're strong enough where they can be pulled and collected and then drained of their blood. That's what the first one was. The second one is they escape that. They're on the run and they run into other people outside of the company that they've already been. So they keep running into different people, not realizing that humans are also outside of the people who kidnap them. There are also other people who are looking for their own motives of oh, well, if I get him and I can sell him, that I'll make money and I'll be able to survive in this post-apocalyptic world, whatever. And then the third one is after one of them betrays all of them. They are just trying to survive and keep all their friends alive, and they're building a boat that they are able to get on top of the boat and go to some remote deserted island, and all the immunes are just gonna live there.
Sure.
Because they're fine. And I'm like,
so they have to go through a trial to see who's strong enough and who's immune, so they could eventually just drain their blood.
Yeah.
Why don't they just keep them alive? You make new blood.
This is one of the plot holes in the movie is, they try to keep them alive, but they have to have, not exactly so even if they get some immune blood, that immune blood keeps failing in the process of creating the ultimate cure. Because the cure ends up becoming temporary. So let's say they grab one of the kids who are immune, they take the blood, they put it in, make it a cure. The cure ends up only working for like a few months. They're trying to figure out which kid has the blood that will end up making the permanent cure.
Yeah.
So they don't know that piece, and then by the end of the series, it's the main character of the movie. Duh, who could have seen that coming? And his blood's the one that is the permanent cure, and he accidentally finds that out when helping one of his friends who he meets along the way. Yeah, I don't know. It's the story and the purpose of the movies lose their meaning as the series goes on. It's a trilogy, right? Apparently, Disney when Disney bought out Fox, they're apparently going to make a fourth one. This is going to be a spin-off that goes off of other things that are happening in the world. And I don't know, some stupid shit. It's supposed to be. They're already making it, and it's supposed to be slated for like 2027 or something like that. But the guy from Far Cry 6, the main villain of Far Cry 6, the Spanish guy, what's his name? Yeah, I think that's his name. Whatever the actor's name is, that's who's like one of the main warlords in the movie is him, and then he ends up being good instead of evil, and there's a villain in this movie. That villain is so badly portrayed because he's like that cliche, stupid, shitty ass villain. He's just a guy, the main head of security for the company that took all these kids, and we don't even find that out until like midway through movie 2. So it was dumb. I wasted my time, and I should have never watched these movies, and I'm kind of pissed I did.
All right, so Hunger Games is better. Good to know.
Yeah, I'm assuming because Hunger Games probably has a proper plot to.
Yeah, I watched them. I liked them.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, there's that. And then I also played Arc Raiders with Big Daddy over here. We played, I think, on Saturday night because the test ended Sunday morning, which is a stupid time to end a test. Absolutely stupidly ridiculous. Didn't expect to enjoy the game as much as we did, considering where this game's publicity was originally, and now we're contemplating even getting it. But we'll go through a whole segment of like talking about Arc Raiders, I'm assuming. I'm not going to say everything now because I'm sure Daddy has some things he wants to say as well. And once we actually get to that point, we'll probably talk about that. Did we play Observation Duty as well? I think we did.
Yeah, we played it after the podcast, so that would count.
Yeah, we did, yeah. Played that with Daddy O's. We did another hard mode, and then I think we're on the way to finishing up 6. So we have like, what, 2 more maps to go? I think it was 2 or 3 more maps.
3.
3, okay. Did I play anything else? I don't think so. No, I think that's it. I'm done. All right, cool. Adam, what'd you do?
I'll start with what I watched. Abbott Elementary got a new season, so I watched that. First 2 episodes, I think, of the season. I think I watched 1 last week. I watched the other, so very funny, very good. Still liking it. The newest season of Love Is Blind, still watching that. I think the weddings are tomorrow. And then the reunion is probably Sunday or next Wednesday. Pretty sure it's one of them. And then also, we went back and we watched Love Is Blind UK Season 2, because we liked the first season a lot. because the hosts are just so much better and the editing is so much better. And season 2 was also just a breath of fresh air compared to the season that's currently happening for Love Is Blind. So watched all of that, including the reunion and stuff. It was good. And then played Baldur's Gate 3 with the other two boys that aren't here. Freed what's her face, the demon lady, not demon, but like something with a D. She has a really nice song when she escapes. I forget what her name is. Demon, I don't know. Freed her from Thorm's grasp, so she's free, which is cool. The light has also been removed from the world, which is nice compared to the last time we played. Still in Act 2. Just cleaning up Act 2 at this point. Probably moving on to Act 3 either this weekend or within the next couple weekends. Still having fun. And then the other thing, I didn't even play Ghost of Yote this week because I've just been trying to get Coral Island done. And I have, I think, like 7 fish to go. Two or three like ancient relics, a couple other like ocean creatures to get. Like I don't have a lot to go. And then right before I popped on here, it asked me if I wanted to have a kid, and I said yes. So I just got to play a bit more, and I should be very close. By very close, I still think it's going to take me like 50 to 100 more hours, but we'll see. Currently at 145, maybe 150, somewhere around there. So still working my way through it. We'll see. But yeah, that's all I did.
Cool. Appreciate that. Okay. Destinoto, you want to go next?
Sure. Well, I was supposed to play more Silent Hill F, but did not do that. Was not, wasn't in the mood to play anything really. So I was just watching a bunch of queso. I watched this thing on Netflix called The Perfect Neighbor. Very angry, or very, I don't know, very disturbed white lady in this Florida neighborhood that gets so annoyed of these children that she eventually just
Is that the one who shot through the door?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right
that lady
through her door,
sucks.
she shoots a mother of 4, I think it was.
Yeah, either 3 or 4.
Yeah, she was banging on her door, and she was so scared she just shot her. So a metal door with a deadbolt, by the way. Nobody's gonna break through that. But
I saw the very last 45 minutes of that because my mom was watching it.
yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
It's so sad. It's so fucked up. Like, oh my god.
This lady just wanted an excuse.
There was one point where she's in the police station's interrogation room, and they're like, okay, stand up, we're gonna process you and charge you with manslaughter, and she, oh my god, it took them like 5 minutes of just talking and telling her to get up and handcuff her for her to actually finally do it. She kept saying, I'm sorry, I can't do this, I just can't do this, I'm sorry, I can't.
I can't tell you how many police interrogation videos I've seen like on YouTube, and out of all the times somebody's been asked to like stand up, I've seen them be like, no, I won't do it, I refuse. Like I've seen them fight it so much. I've never seen someone say, "No, I can't do that. I'm going home."
It's so ridiculous.
Like, what the fuck?
How
Like,
do you think that's
I-
gonna be an option?
I only think she literally thought that there was no way they would arrest her, that she would absolutely justified because of the Florida Stand Your Ground law.
Which
But,
is kind
like,
of crazy for a law. But
yeah. But, like, even for Florida standards, she was, like, she was behind a locked metal door, and then
Yeah.
she called the police. Police were on their way, and she was like, I was scared for my life, so I
Only
shot.
2 minutes later. 2 minutes.
2
It took
minutes.
her to make that decision.
2 minutes, and then she's like, yeah, no, she came to the door, she was screaming, I will kill you, and she's like, yeah, I believe that. I believe
So
this
scared.
middle-aged woman would kick a metal door down that was
Yeah.
deadbolted. So
She was
instead
telling
I
the
shot
police.
her.
She was telling the police, "Oh my God, it was like an earthquake in here. My walls were shaking. I didn't know what to do."
It's like, if she left that door unlocked and let that lady open the door, she would have every right to shoot her.
Yeah.
But that lady probably didn't even try to come in. She was probably just not going to be like, hey, why you keep talking to my kid? She's probably like, it's probably the most calm reaction. Genesis, imagine if a neighbor swore at your kids, and then you went over there and knocked on the door, and then the person shot you through the door and killed you.
I tell you what, I'd be a pretty pissed fucking ghost having to come back and haunt the shit out of this person.
Can you imagine? I
That's
just,
so crazy.
yeah. It was absolutely nuts. It's like, what the fuck? Also, she lost a lot of weight in jail.
Oh my God. At first I was like, wait, who is this person? And then they kept talking in the trial. And then they kept pointing the camera back at her. I'm like, who is this person? Why do they keep showing her face?
Sometimes when you see people after they've gone to prison for like a year or two,
Insane.
they look a little different. And other times they look like she aged 20 years, but also she lost 90 pounds, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she definitely lost like 100 pounds or something. That was so crazy. We have a grandma sitting here now, and before she was a middle-aged woman.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. And she didn't look great beforehand either.
No, she didn't. She looked like, I don't know, your average like 40-something-year-old
Racist.
Florida white lady. I don't know.
Yeah. Crazy.
Oh man. And she actually took the kid's tablet before that too. That's why the mom went over there.
Oh yeah.
First she yelled at the kid, then she took the kid's tablets, and then the mom was like, "Okay, fuck no, we're gonna go see what the hell's going on here." And it's not like this is the first time something happened. Based on that whole documentary thing, Susan, the person who murdered the other lady, she called the cops so many times for like the smallest thing, like kids running on the lawn or like throwing shit around, being kids basically, just doing their own fucking thing around her property. So it's not like
the kids were vandalizing her car, like beating her dog
like
or something.
They're 11 years old. 11, 12, maybe 13, like what? What is going on here?
Yeah.
And now those they didn't even show the kids at the end. I guess they couldn't, they didn't let them in the courtroom. I don't think I saw them.
No, I think they weren't in the courtroom. They were too young to.
Yeah.
And that one kid felt so bad.
Oh my God.
Because he told his mom, like, she took my tablet and.
Yeah. And
oh my
God.
God.
If I didn't tell her, or if I didn't put myself in that situation, my mom would still be alive. Like. Oh
yeah. That's sad.
It's very sad.
I mean, he's right, but that's sad. It's more on that lady, though.
That lady's so fucked up. Oh my gosh.
She got like what, 30 years for life? I don't remember.
I didn't even pay attention to the sentence. I forgot. I just.
I think either way, I'm pretty sure she'll die in prison. I think she gets out when she's 80.
Well, she'll be 100 by then.
Yeah, she won't look great. I don't think she'll make it.
I don't think she will either.
So.
Based on her court appearance.
Yeah.
And it was so sad. It was so sad that the family who, they won the trial, they didn't even they were just still dead from the whole thing that happened. There was no cheering, there was no there was some, obvious satisfaction, but it was a very real reaction.
Yeah.
To, how most movies and shit show.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna be like, yay, we put a woman away for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Because she murdered someone we love and care about. There's not a cheering for that. There's a justice you feel, but it's not gonna change anything really. It's just comforting.
The fact that the lady, they put her in a hotel for a few days. They let her go to her house, get what she needed. Can we guys can we chill? Can we keep her at the police station or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because they didn't charge her initially. They detained her without charges, which was, I guess, their process.
It's not uncommon to do that because you're investigating if it's an actual self-defense case.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. I think if I was a police officer and I understood the stand your ground law and I saw somebody shot through a door,
I think that's enough to to be okay.
And the person didn't have a weapon and wasn't trying to go through a window or anything, I would be like, this is enough, I think, to charge them with.
Pretty clear cut.
This is enough. Yeah, this is enough.
Out that fucking law.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's pretty clear. This one's pretty clear. It's not like that old guy one.
Which old guy one?
There's one where it's an old guy where people kept breaking into his house, over and over, and they kept beating him up and robbing him.
Oh my god.
And then one time they broke in and he was ready, and he shot a woman who was running away. As she was running out of his house, and then as she was on the ground, she's like, please don't shoot me, I'm pregnant, and he shot and killed her. And he got away with it, and people were so mad, because they're you only had to, defend yourself, you didn't have to kill her.
Yeah.
And the stand your ground law kind of got him off of that, because, hey, this guy was honestly horrified of these people. He's lucky, or they're lucky he didn't kill both of them. So.
Wow.
So it was a really big news story. And a lot of people are still conflicted about that guy, and that's fucked up. I don't think she was even pregnant, if I'm honest. But yeah, that's for me, that I think that's going a little too far, but also at the same time the guy kept getting robbed and beat, so.
Yeah.
I'm glad I was not
a bit more understandable.
Yeah.
If anything, a little bit, but still, it's.
What are you doing? Don't do that. You stopped them. You did it. They were done. They were on the ground.
They were leaving.
Yeah. They were leaving. They were on the ground.
He had to finish the job.
It's like that movie with the blind guy.
Oh yeah. That was a great movie.
No, I'll never get over the second one where they were like, "This guy's now the hero," and I'm like, "Didn't he try to impregnate women with a turkey baster in the first one?"
I think he had frozen his.
Yep.
Semen.
Yeah. And then he kidnapped women in the first one. He was like, "Now you're gonna hold my baby." And then in the second one, they're like, now he's going to save a little girl. And I'm like,
oh.
This guy's not a hero. Let's not do this. Kevin, did I see that in theaters with you?
What, Don't Breathe?
Yeah, Don't Breathe 2.
2? No, I don't think we saw 2. No.
I swear we saw 2. Did we see Don't Breathe 1?
Yes.
Okay. Did we not see
And
2?
we both decided not to see 2 because 1 was so fucking terrible.
1 was terrible, but also they made him into a hero for the second one, which was confusing as fuck.
I don't care. That's fine. Like, no.
It's fine. It's not fine. It's not
Fuck up
fine. It's very
once, and
confusing.
I don't want to watch the movie anymore. You know.
Yeah, it was a cool concept.
Yeah. It definitely was.
It's like, whoa, he's scary. Oh, he's a rapist. No thanks.
Yeah. The movie didn't need to do that. At
No,
all.
it didn't. No, it didn't.
It would have been better in so many other directions. And it would have made sense if he was like some Vietnam vet or some shit.
Wasn't he a Vietnam vet or something?
I think he was.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah, he was a Vietnam vet who was blinded, but then who also was like a serial killer, maybe?
Right.
Or like a serial kidnapper? Because he was just fucked up, I guess.
What about the movie Lights Out? Is it the same? Or is that a completely different movie?
Oh, it's a completely different movie. It's a great.
Yeah,
movie,
it's
though.
different.
Okay, maybe that's the one I'm thinking of that was like really good.
Lights Out is so good. It's got that freaking scene that I'm going to continue to call absolutely amazing, where the cops like are investigating whatever the hell happened in this house, and like strange shit starts happening, and they see like the whatever the hell it is, ghost, specter, whatever, thing, and like they shoot their guns, but because there's a muzzle flash, and it like becomes incorporeal or whatever and vanishes when there's light, they can't actually do anything to it. I'm like, oh my god, yes!
Oh, I have to watch this again
Oh, it's so good.
because I had the Blu-ray. I didn't watch it in a long time though.
Fun fact, Lights Out is directed by David F. Sandberg. He created the short film that eventually became the full movie. He then went on to direct the Shazam movies for DC. The first and second one, I enjoyed the first. The second one is critically panned and absolutely hated by fans because it's kind of garbage. But I still kind of enjoyed it. It's got problems. He also has a YouTube channel called Pony Smasher where he breaks down like a lot of his ideas and how he did special effects for his movies. And he also directed Until Dawn, the movie.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Did you watch that yet? Anybody?
No.
Oh man, I totally forgot.
You gotta. It's so fun. I might watch it again.
I will watch it. That'll be my homework.
That's what you said
We're also.
3 weeks ago.
Oh no, never mind.
No.
Not this one. Not this week, but next week. We got special homework. Destinoto. Has Been Hotel,
Oh, yeah, we
first
do.
2 episodes,
We do,
baby.
we do. Yes. I remember.
I swear to God, if you're not there, oh. Oh. Have you ever been beaten through text messages? Because it's gonna happen.
No.
You're gonna have bruises. You're gonna be like, how'd these get here?
No. Oh dear.
Could just go to his house, Kevin.
No. Because then there's evidence.
Oh.
Aren't text messages evidence too?
You think somebody's gonna believe that the text messages beat him and got him black and blue?
Now, let me ask you a question.
What scientist
Are
backs
text
that up,
and
huh?
messages, is that like a guy? Or are those the name of your fists?
Oh. All right, Adam knows too much. Oh boy, that's your response. Oh boy.
Oh boy!
That's
As we're
better.
wailing on him.
Anyway, where were we?
Destinoto, what he did.
Ah, thank you, yes. Yeah, why was that so dejected? Oh yeah, what I did.
Well,
Not this again.
I guess it wasn't a whole lot more there.
Oh, that's it? Alright.
Well, I watched some stupid Lifetime movie today.
I Me
yeah.
Wed? Was it I Me Wed?
No.
Oh.
It's some
Uh.
like D movie about a girl being taken in plain sight. That's what the movie's name is, Taken in Plain Sight. Not laughing at the movie content because obviously that's sad, but it was, it was a pretty low budget standard Lifetime flick.
So since it's low budget, who played Liam Neeson?
I guess it's this lady. Tennille
I mean, it's got
Reid.
Taken in the title, so there's got to be Liam Neeson rolling it, right?
It's got to be this lady then, because she actually is the one that goes after the guy who took her daughter, and actually does find him, and then the husband is the one who's like, oh, okay, let's keep going through with this.
I just want to point out, I Googled this film, and the first thing that popped up was somebody on Reddit saying, I'm watching Taken in Plain Sight, and while I know it's a thriller, if the woman who is the main character breathes heavily and ragged one more time, I might have to stop watching before knowing how it ends. I'm not sure there's really a discussion here. I just couldn't help but complain about how much this takes away from the storyline.
Wow.
Interesting. Just a note up.
Does she breathe heavy and ragged a lot?
I'm hovering over the preview for this movie, and I could see her breathing raggedy.
Also, people said Abducted in Plain Sight, way better.
That probably would have been better, yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to watch this movie on like Saturday, and I could not watch it. I had to turn it off.
You should have watched The Baby or I Me Wed.
Okay.
The Baby, partially filmed in Buffalo.
Oh.
Some of the exterior shots in Buffalo. I don't know if the actors were here, but it's about a couple who have a baby, and then the baby tries to murder the mom. Don't worry about that. It's very funny. The CGI.
Is the show?
Nope, this is a movie. It's from like 1998, so you're gonna have tough finding it. I had to buy it on eBay for like $7, like 3 years ago. Don't worry about that. And then the other one that I love, and I've talked about it before, probably on this podcast, is I Me Wed, where a wedding planner is tired of doing wedding plannings for people, so she decides to do the unthinkable and marry herself.
Oh.
But then,
wow.
as she's doing that, she's planning somebody else's wedding, and she meets like this firefighter, and she like falls in love. But she's so committed to marrying herself, she still is like, I gotta go through with this. It is the stupidest concept, and I saw the trailer for it, and I was like, that is the dumbest fucking idea. I will be seated. And it was like this Thursday at 8 p.m. And I fucking waited. And I was like, all right, CSI, you're going to have to hold on for a couple days. I got to watch I Me Wed. And I watched it, and let me tell you, it repeated at 10 p.m. I watched it again.
Oh
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. You just, what a concept. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Ugh.
Huh. Wow, 71% of Google users like this movie.
Ah, how could you not?
Has a 5 out of 10 on IMDb.
Pretty sure it's like 2007-ish,
Yeah, it's 2007.
because the trailer for The Dark Knight came out a little bit after. You've changed things forever. What a
I
time.
did find The Baby series that looks
No.
like it was based off the same thing.
It might be based off the same thing, but The Baby... what is it just called The Baby?
Yeah. Yeah, the movie's also called The Baby.
Yeah.
This
It's
is a
very...
show, though, 2022.
I'll
on
tell you what,
HBO
the DVD that I got, I don't have it anymore. I gave it to someone as a gift. Don't worry about that. But the DVD, I was like, is this a pirated copy? That's how shitty quality the movie is.
Oh my god.
And I was like, what the fuck? And then there's CGI babies. Oh my god, it's crazy.
From
It's like
1973.
no, it's from 1990 something or 2000.
Oh, I found one from 1973.
No. What is... Oh god. Man, to try to find the baby Lifetime movie. What a nightmare.
There's also a baby, but that's a different thing too.
I might have to go onto my eBay account and see what I bought. That is a crazy thing. My eBay. Sign in. I should already be signed in. What the fuck? Piece of shit. Skip for now. I don't need this. I got so many messages. What the shit? Purchases. Your order history. It's called Hush Little Baby. That's what it's called.
Oh, okay. Wow, somehow that you found two other things named.
You know?
Hush Little Baby, 1994, okay. Let me see.
I think it's 2007. It's also a 2007 movie.
Oh my god. How many fucking... Wow.
Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, it's so the plot to this. I'll read this for everybody. A young mother suffers her worst nightmare, the drowning of her young daughter. 2 years later, the mother gives birth to another girl. After a series of suspicious accidents, Jamie becomes haunted by fears that her dead daughter's vengeful spirit has returned in her new baby. Is she right, or is guilt over her daughter's death pushing her sanity over the edge?
Oh.
It is quite the film. Somebody described it to me at work, and I was like, this sounds like an amazing film, and I can't wait to watch it. So I found it on eBay, and I bought it. For $6.01.
You know, that is a bargain.
I should buy I Me Wed. I haven't watched that in a minute.
Get your physical media, y'all. It'll never go away until you're dead. Then it might go away, but
Or like
too
your
far
DVD
to
player
think about.
breaks.
Or that, yeah. Well, you got a PS5.
I play DVDs?
It should.
Hmm.
I don't
Okay.
see why not. I think, because Blu-ray players play DVDs.
Alright.
I think. Let's see.
Yeah, Blu-ray players play DVDs.
Yeah.
Do all Blu-ray players play DVDs?
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
at least as far as I'm aware.
Surprised Genesis hasn't chimed in on this.
Sorry, I don't know. That was muted. I swear to God, I looked over the controller. I was like, am I muted? What the fuck's going on here? Yes, you can play DVDs on your PS5. DVDs can be played on PS5, Blu-ray, PS4. So if you had a DVD you bought, you could just definitely put it in your PS5 and just watch it.
Huh. What about CDs?
Yeah, CDs as well. You listen to music? Put the CD in your PS5 and play it. To be honest with you, I used to do that with the PS3. I used to burn a bunch of CDs and pop in the PS3, used to listen to music that way.
Apparently, DVDs fully compatible, CDs mostly compatible. Not everything
Yeah,
can play
you're
a
looking.
CD. Interesting.
You're looking at like CD RW. I think it's rewritable CDs. Some of them are some of them you can't play in certain things because of the way they're written. Maybe it's double layered CDs because there's double layered, there's rewritable, there's writable. I don't know which one. One of them is tougher to play than all the others.
Ah.
It might be double layered, maybe. I don't know.
Learn something new every day.
Huh. I tried to start watching The Woman in Cabin 10, but I also did not.
We couldn't find Cabin 10.
Oh.
Oh, you mean a movie? All right.
Yeah, Netflix movie.
Yeah, it's good.
Wow, what Kevin said is kind of creepy now that... Alright. So you knew there was but hold on. Now, Kevin's logic, he knew there was a woman in Cabin 10, but then he couldn't find Cabin 10?
Yeah.
So it's all good.
He said he tried to watch Woman in Cabin 10, but couldn't find Cabin 10.
No, he said he tried to watch the woman in Cabin 10.
Yeah.
Not women, the woman. So he knew a specific woman was in Cabin 10.
Yeah.
He did, but he doesn't know where Cabin 10 is at all.
Sure.
But he knows who's in it.
Yeah.
So did he find like a ledger?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Well, as long as the logic is flawless there, yeah, I guess we're good. All right, continue, Decino.
Well, you know what threw me off this whole thing? It's on a boat.
What?
It ain't even in a fucking forest.
See? Wrong
What's
place.
the point of a cabin in a boat? That's not scary.
What? I mean, it can be. It depends what we're talking about.
It's a big boat. It's got at least 10 cabins.
It's a big yacht with a bunch of rich fuckers. And they all...
with that title, I would not suspect it being on a yacht with rich people.
Yeah.
Or as you said, rich fuckers.
It threw me off. It really threw me off. So I was like, I don't feel like watching this anymore.
Really threw him off. Uh-oh, overboard.
Yeah. Exactly.
Overboard.
Oh no.
Now, let me ask. If you're trying to get attention, I don't think that would do it, Kevin. Actually, it would, but I don't think in the way you want.
Yeah, people might just start laughing.
Somebody would probably go, ooh, woo! You know, like, it's just, you wouldn't get much.
Exactly.
Woo!
No good.
Alright, did you do anything else?
I watched,
What the fuck?
This one,
I didn't do that much!
No, it's just a YouTube thing. I watched this guy rant about how bad Toy Story 4 is. And I was like, he makes some really good points in this movie. Or for this movie.
Don't talk about how bad Toy Story 4 is. It's not bad. What are you talking about?
Uh-oh.
I thought you guys hated it.
I watched Toy Story 4.
I thought somebody hated it here.
I haven't seen it.
Oh.
I haven't seen it either.
Wow.
I'll be a hater if you want.
It was great. I thought it was fun movie. But after watching that video, I was like, a lot of these things really don't.
You might be confused when I said that I've never seen it because I heard it was bad, and then Genesis said no, it was good. He liked it. That might be what you're thinking of.
Toy Story 4 better than 3, actually.
I
thought 3 was the weakest.
No, as someone who's not seen Toy Story 4, take that the fuck back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Toy Story 3 is incredible.
After remembering
Okay,
3,
I like
3
Lotso,
is...
and I like the whole incinerator scene. Okay, I don't know. I didn't. I don't know what threw me off in that movie. Maybe the little girl, or we didn't even see her that much. Something threw me off in that movie where I was like, why? I don't know. Something about it I don't like. I just
Rewatch
for
it.
some. I should rewatch it. I'll probably get
Rewatch
better.
the trilogy.
Yeah. Do that.
Uh-huh.
And then watch 4,
No.
and then you'll be like,
Yeah, rewatch them all. Rewatch the quadrilogy and let us know.
Okay. I gotta get prepared for 5 anyway.
Perfect.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, so I probably won't go any further with this. A lot of the things that they already established were a little thrown off.
Can I say something kind of crazy?
Yeah.
I never liked 2.
You didn't like 2?
Yeah.
How did you
Oh,
not like
shit.
2?
I thought it was boring.
No way. The first time a toy gets scared about being thrown away?
I don't know. The whole thing about them being in... Was that the one where they're in the store? And they're
Yeah.
Yeah, they
like,
go to the
yeah,
store.
and that weird guy,
Yeah.
that fat, creepy
Ow.
guy. Yeah.
Hell yeah,
I
baby.
just... Yeah, that one's not for me.
Yeah, the whole thing with that was like, oh,
I think the daycare in the third one threw me off. I wasn't too interested in the characters from the third one. Like, the monkey was funny, but the third one, the toys all in that
hated the
daycare just
monkey.
didn't. Because I'm coming, like, the toys in
That's
2, because of all, like, the different things you see in 2, I'm like, oh, that's so much better. Maybe that's what my rating was.
All right. I guess I'll rewatch the quadrilogy too. I think that's what I just got to do. Because I haven't seen the 4th one, and I don't like the 2nd one, so maybe a rewatch will do me some good.
The 4th one is actually really good. I like the 4th one.
As a 3 hater, I doubt your Toy Story opinions now. I'm sorry. Maybe upon rewatch, I'll agree with you, but we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next week
Maybe I'll change my tune on 3.
yeah.
I'll try to watch them all by next Tuesday.
Okay. I got Disney Plus, so I could probably pop them on with the kids and watch them again.
Yeah, if your schedule doesn't work out, that makes sense. It's fine. I don't have kids, so I can watch Toy Story whenever I want.
And they probably would sit if I put it on. I don't think they'll.
Yeah.
I'll probably sit. 5 looks interesting so far for what I've heard about it, but
I know nothing about it. Except Buzz is a little different. Well, don't tell me. I don't even know what happened in the 4th.
okay.
Yeah, based on what happened in the 4th, 5.
Well, don't
Yeah.
don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Shut them lips. Act like a toy right now. You know what I mean?
Frozen 3 is supposed to come out in 2 years, and
Still haven't seen the 2nd one.
oh god, you should watch the second. The second.
Yeah, when Frozen
underrated.
3 is closer, remind me.
All right.
What? You say it's
Underrated.
underrated?
Yeah.
You got problems.
I would agree with
Why?
him based on I've only heard like 11 people in my life ever talk about Frozen 2, and everybody else in my life I've heard talk about Frozen 1.
Yeah, it's underrated. I think Frozen 2 is overall looks like a better movie. The CG is just way better in the second one. They look a little less plasticky than they did in the first one, because the first one was that Disney tech where, like, Moana 1 was built on that, Frozen 1 was built on that, Tangled was built on that one. Like, they all looked great for the time, but as they continue to age and you see the newer CG, like when you look at Moana 2 versus Moana 1, like,
I think Moana 1
that's-
still holds up. How dare you?
I mean,
I'm the tech's aging slowly because you can tell the plasticky looks in that.
Yeah, but I think it still has a timeless look
it
to
doesn't
it.
matter.
I'm sure, but
But so far,
yeah,
your
like-
argument for it being better is graphics. I just want to point that out.
Oh, I'm just.
There's a
I
worse
just admit
storyline. There's worse songs. There's worse characters. So what's good?
the storyline. I would argue is better. I like the storyline. The first one is the one with the about the sisters themselves. The second one is all about their past. So how she ended up getting the powers in the first
All
place,
right,
and what she's going to
spoilers.
be doing there going forward.
I just want to point out I
Um.
haven't seen the second one.
Okay. Um. The character development I think is better. The songs, minus "Let It Go," like the second one has great songs. There's "Lost in the Woods." There's the "Unknown." There's the
Disagree.
one uh, where she finds that, and then the last one is Olaf's of the song, where he's like, "Where I'm gonna get old." Like his first song was
Which
great,
is
but
annoying.
the second song is the second Olaf song is annoying.
Yes, it's musically bad.
I didn't like the first Olaf song.
The
See,
first
I
Olaf
did.
song was good. I like that.
I don't like
Second one I
Olaf
thought
at
was
all.
great too.
The only time I liked his first song, like I don't listen to it. I mean, it's fine. Like it works great in the movie. I just don't think it's worth listening to by itself. But also when he looks at that puddle and then he's like, "To be a happy snowman," always makes me laugh.
They make that joke a lot in the Disney World when they do the live action rain
Oh
man.
yeah.
I don't know. Frozen 2 was boring.
I
It was
love Frozen
boring.
2.
It was slow.
I
The
originally
story
thought
went
when you saw
nowhere
it
at
when I
all.
first watched it, and then I rewatched it with my kids again, and I was like, "This is actually a really good movie. I like it."
My dad loved it until it was gay.
I where what?
He said it
It turned
implies
gay?
gay too much.
No, it doesn't. Stupid. No,
You call my
it
dad
doesn't imply.
stupid?
Yes,
I haven't seen the movie, so
doesn't
I
im-
can't disagree.
it doesn't imply gay. People were throwing that around for when the movie first came out, and afterwards they're like, no, it actually doesn't. No, never mind. I'm not gonna say nothing else.
Hey,
You
hey.
know, I guess if it did, he
Kevin?
wouldn't really be a
Kevin, you thought
fan.
it was boring.
Yes.
What do you think about the gay?
Honestly, why not? I don't know. I don't remember anything of the movie. I only
Oh
remember the
my
little
god,
salamander dude
you would
character
have
and the song "Into the Unknown." That's it. The rest of the movie
the
completely
Salamander character
forgettable.
was funny. That I like the Salamander character.
That
Into
Into
the
the
Unknown's
Unknown
great,
song,
and
I've only heard Genesis sing.
you
"Into
should
the
watch
Unknown" is a really good song.
From what
it.
I've heard, it doesn't sound like it. Not dissing Genesis' singing. It just doesn't sound lyrically as fun as Let It Go.
It's
No, it's a
not.
good song regardless.
Okay, sure.
It's a good song regardless.
All right, now I gotta watch Frozen and Frozen 2.
Genesis, did you watch The Wild Robot yet?
The Wild Robot. No.
I gotta watch the fucking Wild
I've never
Robot.
Oh
What the
man, do
fuck?
yourself a favor. Watch that. Watch that with your kids.
Okay.
It's a fun one. It's a really fun movie.
Disney movie?
Watch
There's some funny lines in that movie. The
Watch
Possum
Terrifier
Family
3
is
with your kids.
fantastic.
Oh,
No,
hell
don't do that.
yeah.
Watch what?
What Terrifier 3 with your kids.
No, that's the one with the black and white clown, is it not?
Yeah, and then he puts a woman upside down and
Why are
Nope.
you so protective of your kids?
What?
You you gotta have them horrified at least one time in their childhood. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
No, it's fine. Don't do that. Wild Robot. Seriously,
At least
check that out.
one
It's really
time.
good time.
We also watched Raya, the dragon.
That was such a bad movie.
I didn't think it was
Okay.
awful, man. It was
Everyone
okay.
kept saying it
wasn't
was
great,
so
but it was
good.
okay.
And I'll tell you right now, I watched it, and then the next time I thought about it was right now when you said you watched it. I thought it was just boring as shit. I was like, I feel like I should appreciate this more than I do, but I don't, and it's boring.
Like it was okay. It wasn't a great one. It wasn't an awful one. It was just the middle. It was fine. It was
I
okay.
felt like
When
if
I
it was a
watched
video
it
game,
was
I
okay.
would have enjoyed it.
Oh, that's an interesting opinion on it.
Thank you.
All right.
Huh. Obviously Encanto is just fucking gold. I love that movie. That's fucking
Encanto's great, like Encanto.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Encanto's a great movie.
I'm glad we're all agreeing on Encanto.
No, Console's fantastic.
Zootopia
But
2?
no,
Zootopia 2
seriously.
probably going to be great.
Zootopia 2, I'm concerned about, but we'll see how that goes.
I think everyone's
I
a little
wanna-
concerned about. The first one's really good.
I definitely want to see Zootopia
Yeah.
too. As somebody who watched the first one, I was pleasantly surprised that I'd like it that much. Then I'm definitely excited for 2. Apparently,
Zootopia 1 is like almost a perfect movie. That's why. In my opinion, anyway.
the ride is getting done for that
You know-
Disney World right now. They replaced the Bugs Life 4D ride with that ride.
I don't love Zootopia 1, but I don't disagree with what you said, Kevin.
It's like a perfect movie. I don't know how you make a sequel and like go to that bar because I don't think you can pass that bar. But maybe we'll be wrong. Who knows? Maybe you can pass that bar.
I thoroughly enjoyed Zootopia. I don't love Zootopia. It's not the one I refer to. But if you ask me what's the perfect animated movie, that would probably be up there.
Oh yeah.
But
Wild
it's not a
also up
personal
there for me.
favorite. So
Wild Robot was surprisingly.
I've heard
good.
a lot of good things about the Wild Robot.
It starts one way and then at a certain point it turns another direction. You're like, oh my god. I'm pretty sure I cried during it. Good movie.
I cried during Zootopia. Are you kidding me?
There's
Moana
some parts,
2,
yeah.
100%.
I cry at every
Moana 2.
movie.
I cried laughing in Zootopia 1.
I don't really
Cried
do
in Moana
that.
2 as well, right at the end.
Oh my god.
I bawled at Moana 2 in 3 places.
Every
know you
time
probably
that
would
scene
like it
comes
too.
up at the end, it hurts me a little bit.
Wild
Yeah, the Wild Robot. Give it a shot. The
I
Possum
saw
Family.
it.
Oh my
She's
god.
technically dead now, but
on an Amazon sale, and I was gonna buy the 4K, and then I forgot about it, and then the sale stopped.
Yeah, just buy it. You'll love it.
So, but it does look cool.
hmm
It does look like a cool movie.
Like I went into it expecting like not much, but like I'm like, this looks like a decent movie, and I'm not really sure where it's going with this trailer, but we'll see. And left it like, oh my god, okay. That movie went hard.
Yeah, every time I watch the Reddit 4K Blu-ray sales, and whenever people see the Wild Robot go up, they always comment, "Got the Wild Robot," and it's like, what the fuck? Why does everyone love this?
It's well thought out.
I'll
for
have to
sure.
check it out. Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Adam, you probably would enjoy it.
Would?
Ah,
Did you say would enjoy it or wouldn't?
would.
Oh, okay.
ULD. You probably would enjoy it.
WOOD.
I thought you were making a pun. Sorry.
Oh, no. It just sounded like you said wouldn't. And I was like, what?
No.
I would or wouldn't?
No, you,
So, yeah.
you probably would enjoy it.
Okay.
He said it again. And it sounded
It did sound like wouldn't again, but that was very. But I know what you said. It's very funny.
Sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're good. It's good. All right, Destino, did you
Coco-
play or watch anything else?
Oh man, I was gonna say Coco's really good too.
Coco was fantastic.
Never saw
Coco's
Coco.
good too. Elemental was actually pretty good. It wasn't.
I saw the
as
trailer
bad
for
as I
Elemental,
thought.
and I was
Yeah.
like,
As long
yeah,
as
that could
it's
be
not
fun.
Wish. Fucking
No,
Wish
Wish
Not
is
Wish.
terrible.
No,
AI
not Wish. Not Wish.
Wish is AI flop. Literal AI flop. So yeah.
Destino, did you
But
play
yeah.
or watch anything else?
I started
Oh, God,
playing
it's
Azure
midnight
Lane
already.
again,
Oh, you son of a...
but not much is really to say about that.
Okay. Okay.
Azure Lane.
Azure Lane.
All right.
Azure
All
Lane.
right. Anything
Ship
else?
Girls.
Azure Lane.
Why do you keep saying that?
Anything else?
Azure Lane.
No.
Great, Kevin.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna do this real quick. I played Battlefield
Azure Lane.
6. No, I played Battlefield 6. More on that later. I played Ball Pit.
I saw you. playing
Addicting.
Ball Pit.
It's the new cocaine game. Vampire Survivors
Oh.
meets those mobile games where you have like X amount of balls and you like pick a direction to shoot them in and they all just go and you're trying to hit all the
Yes.
blocks that have numbers and shit on them. Okay, Vampire Survivors, that game, smash it together. and also put in town building and like freaking roguelike shit, and you can level up characters, and there's a ton to unlock. Oh my
I gotta
god.
be honest. I was with you, and then you added like 9 other things, and my brain fell apart. I had no idea. Don't even explain it. I'll just have to watch that one day.
Yeah, do it. Oh, it's crack cocaine.
Azure Lane.
I think I played yeah, I did. We already went over that. Observation duty with Peoples. Played the Arc Raiders server slam, which ended way too soon. Why you do a server slam? Go through all of Saturday like perfect. I don't think the servers went down at all, which is pretty impressive. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
But then why not just leave them up? Like if they're doing good, just freaking extend it. People are having the time of their lives. Let them play through the whole weekend. Whatever.
We got enough stuff from that, so they're like already.
I have been thinking overtime with that, and have read things. And if we want to cover that during the podcast, we can, or we can just talk outside the podcast. I think that makes more sense. So we can talk about it outside the podcast. Let's see where we're at time wise. There's a lot to that I want to get to. And then shut up. And then I'm pretty sure I played some Avatar.
Avatar got a third-person mode now. Was that game always first-person?
December 5th.
Never third?
Yes. December 5th comes third person, and if it isn't already in the game, New Game Plus. I think it's already in the game, though.
It's almost like Azure Lane.
Oh my god, if you say Azure Lane one more time, I'm going to fucking come over there and I'm going to choke you out. Don't ask me how I'm getting there, but I will find a way.
The bullet train.
Oh my god, I wish we had one.
Love finds a way, and so does abuse.
I'm pretty sure there is one other thing that I did, but I don't remember what it is. So.
There's a train that gets here. Yeah, there's a train you can take. You gotta get off on one and get on another.
Yeah, the last train to Clarksville.
Oh, wait, what?
Good, you don't know what that is. Alright.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we did.
I did do something else. I just opened up Steam. I played Hell Clock. Other crack cocaine, but if you like Diablo games.
Is this the first week without Avatar?
I said Avatar.
Oh, never mind.
All right. Well, we got through everything. I think that's it for tonight, right? We just sign off now. That's it. Thanks so much
get
for watching.
The fuck out of that minecart right now.
I'm joking. All right, let's head over to the news building. Yep.
I'm stuck in the door.
Oh no, not the door. Oh no.
Oh, I finally beat him here. Oh, yes. Oh, never mind.
This is never gonna get old, is it?
Never.
Genesis, did your Pixel Watch update?
It did, yes. Yeah, are you on the new update now?
Yep, yep. Yeah, I got Gemini.
Wear OS 6? Yeah, it's really good. Wear OS 6 is amazing.
The only thing I don't like about it, the PSN notifications when somebody hops online, it's now not in one bubble. It's like, if it's like when Kevin hops on, it throws the last 2 letters on a second row, and I'm like, why does it look like that? Just fucking condense it. Come on now.
If you adjust your font settings, I'm sure it'll just stay in one bubble.
Oh, interesting. I'm gonna have to look at that.
Yeah. Check your font size and see if you can adjust that. If you can put it down like one level, it'll probably keep it all in one. I got the 4, by the way. I got the Watch 4. I traded my 2 and I got the 4 in.
Oh, nice. We'll have to talk about that in the podcast.
Yeah, real nice. Anyway, Kevin, take it away, baby.
All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the news of the past week or so. First of all, everyone, welcome. Day 21 of the United States federal government shutdown. How we all doing? How we feeling? We are now tied for the second longest shutdown in history. And to celebrate this, just some fun facts here. The longest government shutdown. Anybody know?
2019, caused by Trump.
Yeah, 35 days. President Trump, Republicans control the Senate, Republicans control the House. The next one was a 21-day with Bill Clinton as our president. Republicans control the House, Republicans control the Senate. The next longest was with Obama at 16 days, I believe it was. Yep, 16 days in 2013. That time, Republican-controlled House, Democrat-controlled Senate. And basically, what is going on this time around is incredibly similar to what happened during Obama time, except instead of them passing the same bill back and forth and making the same amendments to send the bill back and forth over and over and over again, Speaker Mike Johnson just said, "No, fuck this, we're out." And the House of Representatives hasn't convened in over a month because he's like, "Nah, we did our job. We're just not gonna work until this fucking thing gets passed." Great.
What did they want to pass again? I forget.
They're trying to hold up government. I mean, this is my take on this whole process. They're trying to just hold everything up and keep the shutdown rolling. Because the Republicans want to keep it going because November 1st, all the shit that the Democrats are trying to fight for anyways, goes into effect. Like it just will. So sucks. And that's why they're also saying, hey, Democrats, just pass like this stuff, and then we'll talk about what you want to talk about. Because like by the time this shit ends, they'll be like, oh yeah, we talked about it. We just didn't pass anything, and they'd still be right. And the Democrats just want to hold off and keep the freaking government shut down because they think it makes them look better. The problem is both parties look like freaking pieces of shit right now. Both parties are pieces of shit right now, and nobody is suited to run for president in 2028. So this is going to be really, really great for the country. Let me tell you guys.
Yay.
It just makes me mad all the way around. It's so stupid. What really needs to happen, America, United States, listen. Just find a list. Find a list of all the House Representatives, active members, all the senators that are active right now, and when it comes time for midterms, pick another name. Any other name. I don't care if it's Republican, Independent, Democrat, whatever. Pick another name and just put them in. Because how much worse could it really get?
Oh. Yeah.
But anyway, that's all I want to say there. So let's move on to something that we can all talk about. How about that Amazon Web Services outage?
I'll be honest, I didn't even know about it until the morning of.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know about it until we were talking about it either. But
yeah, I didn't even know about it.
What happened?
I didn't nothing.
This hit the East
So
Coast harder than anything else. I didn't see
What?
a lot of it overnight over here. I didn't see
it
a lot
wasn't
of
just
it
the
hit
East
over
Coast. There were certain services. I mean, it could have, I guess, been just the East Coast, but like I think there was a lot more affected than just the United States. I'm pretty sure it went out
What
there
happened?
as well. So Amazon Web Services, from what I know of all of this, they have some sort of server farm / data center in Virginia somewhere that a whole bunch of shit relies on for its whatever day-to-day services, we'll call it, just to keep it simple. And apparently during what seems to be like, I don't know if it was like routine preventative maintenance or like an active maintenance thing, or if they were just trying to like make traffic flow more efficiently to like simplify server terms and shit. And I'm not getting into all that or researching all of it, so I know what I'm talking about. They hit a little snag, and the DNS server basically failed, and all communication more or less just dropped
Oh.
until it was resolved. And this affected, yes. So some examples, some lady was talking about how her Italian restaurant couldn't accept any orders somehow through the POS or online. That somehow was because everything was hooked up through ToastTab, and everything on ToastTab's end is handled by some other company who I forget the name of, and then that company relies on the server things from AWS in that particular area for whoever the hell their clients are. And then there was, there's services of Chime that were interrupted, like the mobile banking of Chime. Ring doorbells and another company whose name I forget. They stopped being able to communicate with their home servers or whatever the shit because of everything that they have to go through. But more or less, people like the everyday person are once again the ones that are being interviewed are like, oh my god, it's so scary how much we rely on technology. Oh my god, one thing happens and everything go break. It's like, well, yeah, yeah. How else is all this shit gonna work? Like, here's the problem, if you want to call it a problem. All right, and unfortunately, this time it happened at the source. Because every single time you add another middleman on the chain to keeping your services up, that's a whole nother point where something can go wrong. So if any, like, okay, the restaurant, right? You could have the power outage happen at the restaurant itself. Cool. Now your shit is taken offline. You might be able to still do online orders somehow. You won't be able to see them on your end necessarily and interact with them on your immediate stuff unless you had like, I don't know, a laptop. And maybe you could hardwire it in somehow to bypass some shit, but I don't know. But like it could happen to your restaurant. It could happen to ToastTab itself. It could happen to the people who work with ToastTab. It could happen to the AWS actual server farm. Like any one of these points can experience a failure, and when it does, it's going to affect your business. That's just tough turkey as far as I'm concerned. Everybody like always complains about this shit where it's like, oh my god, this thing went down, and everybody went, oh my god, this shit doesn't work, and that shit doesn't work. Great, they're gonna fix it. Calm down. Like unless you absolutely need whatever it is to survive, which there were hospitals that had issues, and that's on them. Because if you're a fucking hospital and your shit is affected by AWS servers over in Yonderville, that's your issue. You should hire or have someone who you can consult out to who is a systems analyst that's sitting there telling you this is a major issue for you and you need a backup plan. And if you don't have that backup plan and now you can't like confirm patient identities and medical records and all this other shit, that's your fault. That's not the fault of Amazon Web Services and their shit going down. That shit could have been blown up. It could have been blown over. It could have had a lightning bolt hit it. It could have had a meteor crash on it. It could have had space junk hit it. Fucking, there's 8 million things that could happen to that thing. It could flood. You're supposed to, as a business, understand that this is a risk. And then you need to assess whether or not that risk is something you need to have a backup plan for or a redundancy to protect against. That's all I have to say. So, anybody else have anything?
One of the one of the funnier examples for AWS outage was there's a company that makes smart beds. I forget what it's called. I was reading on Reddit. Their beds rely on AWS, so when the server went out, all the beds folded vertically and wouldn't come back down.
Why is that? Why is that a thing?
I don't know. I have no idea. Something happened where a bed started to fold vertically, and they just wouldn't come back down until the servers got fixed. I have to look up the name of the company, but
it
was funny. I read that. I was like, what the fuck? I also realized how many things I have on AWS. I have very few things that work with AWS. The only couple things that actually are I have connected that work via AWS or PlayStation Network and my actual Amazon account. That's it. Like everything else I have runs off of Google's Cloud service. They work off of Google Enterprise, Google Cloud Service, and Google's servers. So I didn't notice a very huge like redundancy in service or actually I didn't notice almost anything in service here. And again, I only said the East Coast because when I initially saw um, the outage happen, it was mainly for the East Coast. The West Coast hadn't seen that outage actually hit them yet. And I saw there was somebody put up a map of the way that the outage kind of like cascaded across the U.S. And it only lasted for a few minutes not sorry. It only lasted for maybe an hour or two in Texas, and immediately worked its way towards the East Coast. Um, and then you see it hang out on the East Coast. The outage is like there for like, a few hours or so. Like you could see like the
Yeah.
a base on the map. It just looked like it sat there for a little bit. It's not a moving entity. I'm just saying like the way that the
No, because
repair
what
kind
probably
of happened.
happened is there's another server farm that you were migrated to.
Yeah, yeah. Um, but PlayStation Network also went down. That it was one of the nights I think you had told me to come on, and I ended up seeing it the morning after, and I was like, oh shit, well look at that. PlayStation Network went down for a while. It just didn't work properly. Um, and Amazon Web Services is a giant entity in terms of like how many different companies utilize them to.
37%
Oh, it's crazy.
of all.
Such a huge number.
37%. To put that into perspective, by the way, between AWS, Google, and Microsoft alone is 60%.
Yeah, yeah. Which, by the way, who because I remember Microsoft had gone down at one point, and like all the airports like freaked out all across the U.S.
Yeah, because they're
That was
probably
the
using their shit. But
yeah what
it depends on where it hit. That's why I was kind of going over.
yeah,
Anyway, what
and
were you
then
gonna say?
Google. No, no, it's just a little bit. And then Google is a different a different one as well. I know the remaining like 40% is split among like very small subsidiaries of like these farms that they have for basically um, servers, server farms that they have. But the big ones, yeah, are Google, Microsoft, and Amazon.
Hmm.
Um, and the other thing that became apparent in that is the big three cell phone providers ended up not going down, even though they do some of their infrastructure is reliant on AWS. The overall service actually proved to be what people looked for during this outage. So you had bigger,
Hmm.
like we'll take that restaurant owner for example, right? If that restaurant
Hmm.
owner wanted to get back online, they would just head over to the local Verizon, T-Mobile, or AT&T, and see if they have any home internet or 5G solution available, which
Right.
would have alleviated the problem. A lot of
Hmm.
businesses that went out during this time actually used that, and like we saw an uptick in traffic come through. Not necessarily the location I was in, but like some of the locations around the area here saw an uptick of traffic for business customers coming in saying, "Hey, I need to get a 5G solution because servers are down across the world, or not, well, not the world, but the U.S. And I rely on that, so I need to just get something else." It's kind of crazy seeing where our technology is. For the people making the comments of like, "Oh my God, look, everything, it's so scary. One thing goes out." I mean, yes, it's yes and no because it's like that is kind of like it is kind of nerve wracking, but at the same time, it's like people we live in the age of technology now, and this is this is what everything runs off of. There should be contingency plans in place for any of these systems failing or going down because they are computer systems. They can go down. It's not like they're immune to that. Um, but people freaking out about that. I don't know.
I mean, I guess I just find it funny because, like, you'll have people who complain about this, and it's like, oh my god, my restaurant couldn't make any money for a day. And it's like, oh, okay. Is that gonna murder? Is that gonna kill you? Like, if that is, maybe you should, I don't know, redo your financing.
Yeah, I agree with what Marie just said.
I mean, sure, I guess. I don't see how you have low profit margins, but alright.
I guess it depends on where you're getting their stuff sourced out from and how much that costs and what are they looking at as far as actual profit margins for what they sell versus what they bought wholesale wise.
Oh, just watch The Bear, you'll understand.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Certain restaurants can be more profitable than others. If you have like the kosher and halal restaurants, those are probably the ones that cost more money to maintain because they have to have different standards bought from specific vendors that if they lose if that vendor decides to raise prices, they don't really have a choice because they have to continue to get from that vendor. Whereas
Mm.
other restaurants that just can buy from anywhere, if one vendor's like, hey, I'm going to raise the prices, they'll just go somewhere else and be like, I'll just find a cheaper one to buy from. Um, I guess that's where it comes down. And also, if they're a more generalized restaurant versus a specialty restaurant that always has to buy like expensive things because that's what they're known for, whatever. But anyway, that can read into profitability for them. It depends on those things, and then also depends on where they're at. If they're in a shitty neighborhood, rich neighborhood, if they're a bunch of different factors can pull into that. So maybe that one day did screw them over for some of these people.
Then don't have your POS be an online-based POS.
Or have an
Or don't have your
alternative.
same POS as the same online ordering shit. Like, if you're doing all your shit through ToastTab, it's not even somebody who has like their own servers. Like I said, it's ToastTab, another guy, then AWS. Like, it's not even the next guy in line who's got the servers behind them.
Yeah, the thing is that a lot of these restaurants use that service because it eliminates the cost and issues that they have to have because for the restaurants that have their own online ordering system, they have to pay. What is it? Is it like a proper? I think it's a
I mean, you have to
server
pay for
fee.
ToastTab.
Yeah, but ToastTab is more of like a membership thing, where like you don't have to worry about too much because it's already something that's being like it's been established and they don't have to upkeep it or anything like that. It's working. It's there. There's somebody to take care of that. When you have to run your
Mm.
own, I forget if it's like you have to pay for server fees and domains and all that because you're creating technically your own online ordering system that's using your company and having all that done. It's something
I
I
mean,
have
I'm not
to
even saying
research
to like
that a little
create
bit
your
and figure
own.
that out.
Like, I'm not even saying just create your own. Just have your physical location have one provider, and online is provided by another.
Mm.
Yeah, but then you have to pay two different either subscription fees or however it works, and then you have to then combine all that information for tax time. It's just a lot easier to have one.
I guess.
I get what you're saying, but like I feel like it's not as easy as doing that.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. One of us will do some research on that and maybe explain it
I mean,
or
I don't know.
whatever. But anyway, yeah, that happened. AWS. That's I think they're fixed now. I think everything's all been taken care of at
Oh
this
yeah,
point.
everything's fine as far as I
Yeah,
can tell.
everything's fine now. Yeah. But yeah. Okay. Cool. What else, Kevin? What else are we talking about tonight?
Well, hold on. Did Adam have anything?
Nah, I have nothing.
What?
Oh, you got nothing? Okay.
No, I got nothing on that.
All right. Tesla. Full self-driving full self-driving update that adds back Mad Max mode, which apparently existed in like 2018 when they were messing around with shit. Um, so
What's
Mad
Mad
Max
Max mode
mode,
again?
it's described as the full self-driving ignores speed limits and makes more lane changes. That's what it is
Oh.
described as. I have watched 8 different YouTube videos. People drive way more wild than this fucking thing does. So I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Does it go faster than the speed limit? At times, yes. But it's really when there's not a whole lot going on around the car. What's impressive is it actually does listen to school zone speed limits, and it will not go over any faster than what you're supposed to go in a school zone. Um, Granted, that was one video that showed that, but like we're going to assume. Um, and like I don't know, it seems decently safe. It really wasn't speeding all that often. It almost never changed lanes in the different videos that I've watched, including on busy highways. Like, there were definitely more efficient paths it could have been taking, and it could have, like, just gunned it and cut people off, and it did not do that. So, I think like there's certain articles that are writing it up as being a scary thing and a bad thing, whereas in practice it actually it looks kind of nice. I wouldn't rely on the car driving itself. I would be ready to take the wheel, but that's what you're supposed to do when you're using it. So, um, I don't know. It didn't look that wild when I watched numerous YouTube videos, some of which were strange because it was just people driving on completely empty roads, and I'm like, okay, like you're not showing half what the car is supposed to be able to do. And like there was another video where this guy purposely took the car to like a busy road and said, "All right, make a left," and like it sat there for 4 or 5 minutes before it was like, "Okay, I can make a left now." So yeah, I don't know. I don't. I see nothing wrong with it. It's written up in from certain sources. It's written up in a way where it makes it sound like this is going to be like some fucking suicidal shit, or like as bad as how motorcyclists can get, where they're freaking weaving in and out of traffic and going in between lanes and crazy shit like that. And it's just not. Like the people who drive around where I live are far worse on a daily basis. So. Mad Max mode, use it, I guess. Anything from the panel.
So it's literally designed to go over the speed limit.
Yes, but it doesn't always do that.
It doesn't matter. It shouldn't ever be designed to go over the speed limit.
I mean, sure, that's fair.
And comparing it to human drivers who are going over the speed limit, they shouldn't be doing that either.
Mm-hmm.
So why would we create a mode that is designed to break a law?
Because it's a norm. Like, if cops wanted to actually sit in spots and just give out tickets on a daily basis, there's spots to sit. There's freaking drag races that happen by where I work constantly.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Every weekend.
Out here too,
I was at IHOP and I watched one. Then one was pulled over by a cop. It was very funny.
Oh, good.
It was at like 8 in the morning, so like...
But like, I don't know, it's a norm. Until somebody actually cracks down on this shit, it's a norm. So why not?
It's a very normal thing out here in Texas. Like if you have the speed limit at 70, most people are traveling at 75, 78. Like that's the normal speed. Cops will see you go by as long as everybody's moving the same speed. They're not gonna do anything. Like any roads that are 60, 65, 70, 75, they're usually about like 6 to 7 miles over. Cops don't bother you when you're driving about 4 miles over the limit. It's when you pass like 5 or 6 and you're the only one going that and everybody else is kind of going around like the same, like lower speed, they'll bother you for that. But that's a normal thing. Well, I'm surprised that you're saying why people are doing that, or why would they create a mode for that? That's just a normal thing.
I know it's a normal thing, but to create something that purposely breaks the law is very strange. I know that everyone considers it normal to go over the speed limit, but to create something that chooses to go over the speed limit is an issue.
Mm.
It doesn't solve the problem. It doesn't help the problem either.
Yeah. I guess I understand that point of like.
Adam is right. Although it does so in a much safer manner than a person would.
Yeah, of course, because it's smarter. I'm telling you, I've always said, and I know a lot of people have said it before, but self-driving cars will not work to the point where everybody wants them to work until every car is a self-driving car, which most likely will not happen because some people are just set in their ways. But like, when you have self-driving cars that decide to go over the speed limit, it doesn't help other people who are also going over the speed limit. Because if that's the norm for people now and cops aren't cracking down, then okay, we increase the speed limit. Then everyone just goes a little bit faster, and then the Tesla goes. It's not worth it. If Teslas go slow and
that's
more
fair.
self-driving cars appear on the road and they're going the speed limit, guess what? A lot of other cars also have to go the speed limit unless you want to take over the controls of the vehicle. It doesn't make any sense to create a mode that is supposed to get you from one location to another location that goes, yes, I will break the law. Because even though you've seen videos, it's been reported that it's rolling stop signs and driving more than 15 miles an hour over the limit.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that's
So
that's a little excessive.
that's
Yeah, 15 miles an hour.
that's too much. That's way too much. I think we all agree
Yeah.
that we all drive at least a little, like a few miles over the speed limit. We're human beings.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course we are. Yeah, like kidding me? Especially when you
Oh, like
want to get
10 to
around someone
15.
who's going like 3 under, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? What do you do? I have to get to work
Yeah.
in 18 minutes, and I left 19 minutes ago. So you need to fucking move.
Oh, I don't even even if I'm not in a rush to get somewhere, if somebody's going like what I consider to be like too slow to the point of like, okay, I have no idea what the fuck you're doing, I'm going like 10 over to get around them as fast as I
Yeah.
can.
And most people would go, hey, that's a normal thing to do. Some cops would see that and go, you had to exceed the speed limit by too much to get past someone, even though they were not causing a danger to you because they were not prudent speeding enough to cause danger because they were within that safe limit. And you exceeded the safe limit, which I understand. But also, as a human being, I also understand going around that asshole. You know what I mean? Like we get it. But like in my mind, this makes absolutely no sense. This is just a fun mode to be like, hey, cool. But then if you're in that mode and you get pulled over, who's responsible for the ticket?
You.
I think, yeah, the drivers can say something because you're the one who activated the mode. So.
If you were a Tesla driver, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no,
I don't
Adam's
think they'd be,
right.
What the fuck? Because you.
I mean,
Why?
No, because that's how a Tesla driver is going to react. That's what he said. If you're a
Yeah,
Tesla driver,
if you're a Tesla driver, you're going to be like, what the fuck?
But-
It's in my Tesla. I'm allowed to do this.
Right, but the Tesla, well, I
Oh,
can't verify if there's actually a thing that pops up or anything like that. But according to Tesla, fucking, I don't know, is it a user agreement or license agreement? What the fuck it is. Like when you enable anything in FSD, you are still required to supervise the car, and whatever is ultimately still going to be your fault.
It's such a weird update. Also,
It
the allegations of them not stopping for pedestrians always, this doesn't help.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't. Right? No, like I'm not trying to say, and I'm not trying to say that this is like now perfect or anything like that. I was just surprised that it wasn't as aggressive as like certain media outlets were making it out to be in writing. Basically.
I will say, I'm sure this is safer than a lot of other. If somebody was speeding themselves, I would guess that this is a very safe way to drive. And I understand like the norm and all that, but I just don't understand why you would program that in. It doesn't register for me. It just sounds like someone was like, "Hey, we need a cool mode."
Right. And to be fair, you're Tesla. You're backed by Elon Musk. Who's stopping you?
Yeah, no one. Do whatever you want.
Exactly. So, there it is. Which sucks and is wrong, but here we are. Cool. Anything else? Final thoughts.
Crazy.
Oh, just no. You want to jump into any of these things? All right, keep getting to go to you. I'm looking at the other two.
He said crazy, and I think that sums it up.
He did say crazy. Yeah. All right. Moving on. Genesis, I'm coming straight to you. after I set this up.
Okay.
All right, resident
All right.
Kojima expert. All right,
Uh-huh.
Hideo Kojima talked about AI in an interview. Um,
Mm,
I have a little AI synopsis because there was a lot. Uh,
go for it.
so he basically calls it a friend that can boost efficiency and handle tedious tasks in game development, allowing human
Mm-hmm.
creators to focus on artistic vision, which is pretty much sums up everything that he had to say, and it makes total sense for him and his company as far as I'm concerned, because they're definitely a creative company. They make very unique games. Um, he said that it can help reduce costs by automating tedious tasks that AI can decrease the overall budget for game production. It can trigger faster development with AI handling routine processes. The development time can be shortened. It can enhance artistry in a game by offloading mundane tasks that human designers and writers will then have more time to focus on their creative ideas and storytelling. Um, and basically, that his perspective frames AI as an extension of human creativity and not a replacement because you're giving people more time to do their own jobs. Um, Kojima envisions a future of co-creating with AI. Instead of using AI to generate creative ideas, he would lead the creative direction while the AI assists with the time-consuming parts of development, like generating unique crowd characters or handling multi-language lip syncing. Um, he recently announced a collaboration with Niantic, whom I forget what that is. Is that
Pokemon
Pokemon
Go.
Go? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that will use geospatial AI technology to create an augmented reality experience similar to his game Death Stranding. Get hype. Um,
Death
so
Stranding real life.
Kojima on AI and sequels. Has also predicted that AI will eventually be responsible for creating remakes and sequels of existing titles. He views the commercial motivation for creating sequels as a potential trap that can lead to repetitive, uninspired game franchises. He suggests that while there is nothing wrong with making sequels from a business perspective, the creative side of the industry must keep creating new things to avoid a dangerous over-reliance on repetition. Uh, Go.
So, you know, God spoke. That's God's word. That's pretty
Jesus
much what it
Christ.
is. That's how people should look at him, and he should be revered as such. Whatever holy book you believe in, this is God. This is him speaking right now. You know. Anyway, no. In reality, though, he is absolutely correct with how he approaches these things. He's got a very positive outlook on how AI is supposed to be used, and it should be used in exactly that capacity and nothing higher than that. Because AI is supposed to be there to reduce the um, the
Workload.
amount of these repetitive tasks people have to do, like you said, and increase efficiency among teams, right? It's not supposed to be there to replace fucking people. It's supposed to be there to be a tool for people to be like, okay, I have to program 100,000 NPCs into a crowd that is going to be there because this cutscene is happening in this game, and it needs every single NPC to be unique in a certain way. You can have the AI program to do that. The actual human will be working on everything else for that cutscene, such as the story, such as the graphic animation, things like that. But the AI is busy creating 100,000 unique models, building them, doing what they got to do, and then giving it back to the human and saying, "Listen, I've created this for you, and I'm set to go. Like, let's do it." Um, the uh, the interesting bit that he had said is AI for remakes. That is a very interesting one. Um, because it makes sense if you give an AI the basis of a game, and this game was made in 1997, for example, and you want to bring that game to 2025, you want to put the most recent assets, the to make the game modernized and whatever else you have to do with it. Sure, give it the AI, let it do that. You you don't technically need a team to work on that. You're not replacing anybody's job in that because you can take that team and put them to work somewhere else. creating the next new title that there is no basis to. There's it's a brand new, you know, concept and everything like that. So that I understand. He has he has some very interesting takes on how the industry is and what people are doing. I totally appreciate the way he talks about AI like this. As I said, God has spoken, and that's the way it should be. Um, People should take his word and say, "Listen, this is good. This is the greater good that people are working towards." Somebody made a comment about his OD game. Is that he's going to probably use AI to generate a specific um, say about OD? A specific playthrough or play style for a player based on things that are happening in OD. Like somebody said that it's going to be like you have to create your character. That character goes through specific things happening in the game, and it's all based on like experiences that you have and all that. And the story gets created that way somehow. Something weird. I'll look exactly what it was, but somebody was saying something about like the for OD. Um, and as far as like Death Stranding, like, you know, Death Stranding takes a lot of things of AI and how far AI could get. I'll bring an example from the game itself. Like, um, in Death Stranding, you have APAC. APAC is the AI system that generally will govern um, how porters and the deliveries are made and what the most efficient routes are and how porters can get paid based on how far or how long they take and how long they should be taking and are they getting your packages fast enough or are things being delivered in good enough condition based on what they're going through. So in that sense, you know, he showcases like what AI can actually do for us in that type of dystopian, like post-apocalyptic world where fucking shit's gone, hit the fan, and everything like that. Um, there's another example of AI, but this is a different type, where like the ghost mechs exist in this game, where they are machines, but they're built on a organic platform. So like they have to be powered by some sort of organic mass, but they all work in unison from a centralized hive system. Hang on one second.
Oh,
Sorry. Um,
now we're power washing something.
no. So they work on a centralized AI hive mind system, but that system is not based upon like bandwidth or internet. They can work offline, um, and they have to use organic materials to work on themselves. But they're fully sentient AIs that can make decisions based on what's happening around them. They're very creepy as well because they literally float in the air, surveying areas, um, and they don't perceive you as a threat until they analyze what you're trying to do and where like what you have on you. Do you have cargo on you? Do you have weapons on you? Um, but they have an organic mass in them that keeps them alive. They're not running on batteries. Like they don't run on batteries. There's different things in AI that he has portrayed in his games. Um, I don't know if PT was ever made with AI, but that was back in like 2011. But that was like just a repetitive. You're going in the same loop over and over and over and over again. Um, that wasn't 2011. That was 2014. I don't know. A long time ago. That could have been AI generated like that too. You're just going the same damn loop over and over with certain things changing, and the one ghost is just coming after you, and she's in different spots in the map, and her her spawn locations are just like all over the place, and she can see you through different places, and you can't see her. He takes interesting approaches on um, how he portrays AI in almost every single iteration of a game that he's made. Metal Gear Solid Delta, even though that wasn't his thing, right? That would have been a great example of how AI would have been used to create that type of remake or remaster. Um, it'll preserve the original story, add all the modern assets, do what you got to do, and then go from there. I don't know what the hell Konami did to develop that game. Don't know if they used AI or not. They probably did, some sort of shape or form. I have no idea. Um, but he always has very positive, interesting spins on how AI should be used. I think when AI was first emerging too, he had made some comments about it and saying like, it's not here to replace people. It's here to be a tool for people, and companies that use it to replace people should stop doing that, and people shouldn't be as afraid of it as they think. But at the same time, it is going to cause like a lot of controversy and concern among the gaming industry because there's going to be companies that just see it as a profit margin rather than a tool. So that's my piece on it. I'm done. All hail Kojima.
Wow. Rest of the panel. Anybody else?
I would like to read a comment from 3 months ago from someone talking about AI, saying, rather than being too connected, I think it's dangerous to make decisions because you're being guided. I'm not denying technology, but for example, AI on my smartphone introduces me to all kinds of things. I don't like that. That's because I think coincidences are necessary in human life. When you wake up in the morning and go to school or work, you might happen across a coffee shop, or you might meet someone by chance. I think it's a series of such events and the accumulation of choices that creates your life. I worry that by becoming too connected online, we will be unknowingly led into a predetermined lifestyle, which I thought was really interesting, as this was said by Kojima. So Kojima has talked about AI in the past, and in his Metal Gear games, it was the villain. And in the last couple of years, he's talked about it being useful. He said, I think in August, he said that AI in games is going to help create help push games, like how games were pushed from 2D into 3D. And I think we all agree, and I think it's kind of a basic agreement that most people agree that AI is great for those tedious tasks, as that was used in already a bunch of games. Horizon Forbidden West, they talked about doing that for the Skybox. How they would have artists create that, and then the AI would render it out, and then overnight, and then the next day the artist would go back in and see how it worked. And that's something that, kind of a basic understanding of what AI is. Him calling it a friend and saying he wants to create something with AI, I find it difficult to understand because AI is not creative. AI just steals, and I don't want to use the word create, but it doesn't. AI, it reuses assets, and it recycles, and it requires human ideas. So your God is a false prophet, and I think mostly he's correct. But I just, the whole AI is friends, like, okay, calm down, man. It's the technology. Like, let's not get it twisted here. It's not going to change the world. I mean, it probably will change the world. It's already changing the world. Probably for the worse at first. And maybe for a while. Sometimes I see AI videos and I go, uh-oh. That's okay. That's okay. Sometimes when my mom sends me AI videos and I go, I don't want this AI slop, and she goes, oh, that's AI? And I go, oh, no. Yeah. I saw a dog firing a bazooka. And a lady being like, hey, stop that, put that down. And people in the comments were asking, "Is this AI?" And I'm like, "This has to be a joke," but also, oh dear God,
No.
we're fucked. So can't wait for that. But yeah, Kojima again, mostly right. I don't like how he referred to as a friend, but whatever. It's his life. He's a weird guy. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about it.
I think he's just confused because he is the creative. So why is he?
Well, he
Why
just
is
wants to
he-
use every tool he can.
Right.
So I get like why he's saying stuff, but like, you know.
But it should still be reserved for actual people to do that thing and AI to do the repetitive and mundane.
Yeah. Which he says. So
Just-
Be interesting to see what comes from Kojima Productions.
Is it?
Well, yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Another
Right,
fun
back.
AI topic because we just love AI.
Woo.
Halo Studios has been accused / there's rumors / there's reports of the Halo Studios next game utilizing a lot of generative AI. There's been job postings for generative AI engineer positions, supposedly. And then, of course, you have Microsoft insiders that are saying, no, there's no AI being used in Halo Studios' next project. And yet, we have Microsoft investing heavily into AI. Microsoft's trying to put Copilot into everything. Microsoft's trying to do whatever the fuck they're doing with Xbox Party nonsense, where it watches you play games and gives you guides. And Microsoft also has Microsoft Muse, which is supposed to be this thing that trains off of gameplay of a thing and can generate more gameplay and basically assists in creating ideas by you feeding it a little bit of information, and then it takes the wheel and drives it wherever the hell it thinks it's going to go. And honestly, at this point, I don't understand why we have these Microsoft insiders, they're always called. And it's never Microsoft themselves that says anything, at least as far as I'm aware. I haven't found anything official from Jason Schreier or anything like that saying, oh, no, they're not doing that. And it's always some sort of Microsoft insider that says, no, those claims, not true. You're using AI, shut up. Like, we know you're using AI to some sort of extent. You have to be. Everybody's doing it. It's the end thing to do. Do I care? Not really. Halo is Halo, whatever. I hate Halo. Maybe with AI's help, I'll actually enjoy it. I don't know. But I guess the reason I bring this up, panel, what do we think? Halo Studios using AI, not using AI? Is this what?
They're using AI.
Well, they
And
only know
also,
how to run that game into the ground even further.
yeah, they suck regardless.
So
Fuck
Jesus.
people who like Halo. Fuck Halo itself.
Whoa.
let them do it.
Whoa.
So
It's just
Downward trend
every
will
facet of
continue.
Microsoft is like getting blamed for generative AI all of a sudden.
So this starts because Rebs Gaming had a report which suggested that artificial intelligence was being woven into multiple aspects of Halo's ongoing development. And then many readers interpreted that as confirmation that the studio was heavily relying on generative AI tools for design, art, production tasks. But Rebs Gaming later clarified many people are misinterpreting what I reported as if it directly confirms AI is being used in all the wrong ways and Halo is doomed. I did not report that. And then he spoke
Okay.
about his comments and referred to the use of AI in general workflows rather than large-scale automation of creative content. And then a couple Xbox reporters jumped in and said that, yeah, it seems like Microsoft, as we all know, is pushing AI, but it doesn't mean that there's a studio mandate where they have to include AI. And
I
the
disagree.
AI is not generative AI, it's the like procedural AI. So stuff that literally Kojima talked about that is like it does the tedious tasks. And it's not like replacing anyone. It's not doing any of that. I mean, obviously, we all don't believe that. Because also the other confusion is Halo Studios senior AI engineer job listing from last year that confirms generative AI is used for in-game experiences. Was a job that was reported sometime last year. So people are a little concerned about that. But at the same time, who gives a fuck? I only say that because what does this change for us?
Right.
Like Halo's gonna come out, whether it's made by AI or it's made by people. It's either a good game or it's a bad game. Like, and Microsoft's gonna Microsoft. Does it fucking matter what they're doing at this point behind the scenes? Like, do we care? There's Xboxes are leaving store shelves, even though they're not
then
leaving
they're
store
not.
shelves. Don't worry about that. But also, they raise the price of
Skiing right
everything,
on
and also they raise the price of the developer kits from like $1,500 to $2,000. So everybody's like, are they just abandoning the series consoles? But they don't want to say they're abandoning them. So it's like, who cares? This Halo is going to come out in 9 years, and then everyone's going to be like, it's underbaked and it's like 18 years too late, and then we'll finally get Halo on PlayStation, and it'll be like, this shit's broken. What the fuck? This isn't even good. And everybody will be like, but Halo was good, and it's and then maybe one day it'll revitalize. Probably not, but we'll see. Or Microsoft will just fucking leave gaming. Who knows? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So again, who the fuck cares? Like, it's Microsoft. Are they mandating AI? Probably not. Are they highly suggesting AI be used, or there will be ramifications? Probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Wow. Anybody else?
Microsoft sucks.
Wow, insightful.
That's all I got.
All right. Then I only got one other thing to talk about, which I'm going to try to make as quick as I can because,
Go for it.
yeah. Battlefield. Battlefield news. Battlefield 6 devs address XP grind and unlock concerns, but miss the entire point of what people are saying. All right. So, I played Battlefield 6 finally. Let me tell you something. Going from the beta to this. Let's start with the good. There's a compass. Fucking thank you. There's a compass. Because
cool.
now all those call-outs with, there's this thing to the north and this thing to the east, you can actually figure out where that is. And also, I don't think that was actually relative to the mini-map at all, so it's a good thing the compass is there. But the gameplay still solid. It feels great. I think they messed around with the movement because that felt different, but it felt really good. Sliding feels really good too. The main problem is progression. Getting things is an absolute fucking chore. So in order to unlock certain things, you have to do class assignments. So like, let's, for instance, say Assault Assignment 1. Now, if you complete Assault Assignment 1, you get access to a couple guns and maybe some other things. The only thing I saw was a couple guns, but like there might be more because there's way too many menus to navigate to find all this information and I couldn't be bothered. But Assault Assignment 1 is locked behind Career Rank 10. So you have to first hit Career Rank 10 in order to unlock Assault Assignment 1 so that you can actually progress the challenges within Assault Assignment 1 in order to try to work toward completing Assault Assignment 1 to unlock those two guns. If you want to unlock gadgets and other things within your class, it is based off of your career rank, not the class itself, which is both a plus and a minus. The plus is you don't necessarily have to play the class in order to further make that class better and better, so you can play whatever classes you want to in the beginning of the game and technically progress all of them. The bad thing is, so if you recall, Kevin had some things to talk about with the assault class and its grenade launcher gadget that it got, and how I was like, man, this thing, it's called a grenade launcher, but this thing just fires basically in a fucking straight line, and you can't like lob it over things. You can't really bounce off walls and like all this other shit, right? Well, guess what? If you pick up Battlefield 6 and you go and pick the assault class, you won't have to worry about that, because your starting gadget is a ladder. And you will have that ladder until you hit career rank 7. I have played 4 matches of Breakthrough. The first match of Breakthrough, I went from rank 1 to 4. After the next 3, I am 5. Leveling up in this game takes way too fucking long, which is why people went into Battlefield's Portal mode and adjusted XP gain values, added the ability for bots to automatically fill teams and shit like this, so they can go into these custom servers and grind out hundreds of thousands of XP in a matter of hours and unlock stuff, because it's an absolute chore to do so. And on top of that, the shit you're given to start with it's not the essence of the class. The assault class in Battlefield is meant to capture. It captures points faster. Being able to drop down a fucking ladder in most maps, if there's a building, a tank is probably already working at blowing it to the fucking ground. Or you can be like the other guy who actually had an interesting idea, but it didn't quite work out. He put the ladder up against a lamppost and sat at the top of it until somebody shot the ladder out from under him and he just dropped. Why is the first... Why is there a gadget for, like, just an assault ladder? Why is that a gadget in the first place? Second, why is it the first thing that you get? What? That's so stupid. It's so useless. The rocket launcher that the engineer gets is the craziest fucking thing in the world, because if you shoot it somewhere, it fucking goes. You shoot it at a vehicle, and I swear to God, it travels slower somehow. And I fired it at a tank once, at the front of a tank, and I swear it rode up the front glacis plate, right up into the turret and hit there. It didn't hit the actual armor in the front of the tank. It just rode it up like a fucking snowboard. And I'm like, we're just going to chalk it up to lag. We're just going to... I hit, that's all that matters. I hit the tank, I did damage. But like... Basically, what they've tried to do is reduce the amount of XP you're gaining in Portal, which people are getting upset with, because there's people who want to do legit things in Portal and have fun with that game mode, or have fun with making game modes in that, rather. But they can't do that because there's so many games and so many servers that are being hosted that are these XP farms that Portal has run out of space. There's no way to create things unless things are closed down. So people who actually want to use Portal for things other than an XP farm can't do it, because there's no more space for more servers to be added, and everybody's doing XP farms. So they're like, cool, we're going to reduce the amount of experience you gain, and we're going to retool how much you get in the game and whatnot like that. It's not about the XP, though. The problem is unlocking shit is taking way too fucking long. Uncouple shit from the career XP. I have to use a gun itself in order to unlock attachments. Why does the assault class not get its own XP, like literally any other Battlefield game previous to this? It's cool that you can unlock everything in every single class. Career level takes way too long to go up. Either add more career level ranks so that people who want to grind and have a higher rank and get more, like, I don't know, cosmetic shit, makeup shit, have AI build freaking player tags for you, I don't know. Like, great. This stuff needs to happen sooner. I've played 4 matches of Breakthrough, which is a longer mode. It amounts to like about 3 hours of multiplayer. And I gained, in the first match that took about 40 minutes, I gained 4 fucking levels. And then in 3 after that, a whole almost 2.5 hours later, I went up a single fucking rank. And I have to hit 7 in order to unlock the next the next gadget for the assault class to just put that on. And I have no idea if the XP required to go to higher ranks is going to keep increasing, like if it's a linear path or if it stays at the same value for every single level. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. Like, I imagine it progresses linearly. I hope it's not exponentially. But like, you're missing the point. You can play around with XP numbers, and I mean, eventually you might find a solution to all of this, sure. But like, really, the problem is people just want shit. They just want to play with shit, and like, unlocking weapon attachments happens at a decent clip, I guess. But like, there's so many weapons in the game, and you have to hit like freaking rank 44 and shit. I think I saw. I mean, granted, I've only played 4 matches. I think I saw maybe 2 people that were above rank 40. Like, so I guess I didn't really run into a whole lot of people who were using the XP farms or didn't use them for that long. Or that's how much XP you need. And I'm not sure really which is the answer for all that. But really the biggest negative I have for this game is why on earth does it take an eternity to unlock things? And why did you make the decisions you did with gadgets? Even Call of Duty, like when you start out at rank 1, you have options to select for things. You have 0. The only option you have is do you want a stun grenade or a frag grenade? Everything else is set for you. Sorry, except for one thing. Assault class gets 2 primaries, so you can technically select another primary weapon. But like, that's it. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that they actually allow you to unlock stuff way quicker in career as opposed to having literally one thing for every single freaking career rank. It should be, you know, you hit like 5 and maybe like the first gadget of everything will unlock. You hit 10, the next gadget unlocks, and like you have multiple guns unlock at certain breakpoints and things like this instead of this freaking Call of Duty shit where it's every single one thing unlocks one thing. Yeah. I know nobody else has played this, but anybody have any thoughts on this?
There's a lot of positive stuff going on for Battlefield 6, so hearing you that I want to take on the whole why does it take so long to upgrade shit. I'm surprised more people are not talking about that, or maybe I'm just not paying attention enough to it, but it's kind of stupid that they lock too many things behind like a single fucking upgrade path, and it's like, okay, it shouldn't be that time consuming and tedious to be able to upgrade that. And would you say one of the classes start with a fucking ladder?
Yeah, the assault class has a ladder for its gadget. You have no other things. The next gadget unlocks at career 7. Which, if I had to estimate, would probably be 5 to 8 hours in, depending on how good you're doing, I guess.
That's too much. That's a lot. That's quite a bit. All right. Well, you know, maybe Arc Raiders are his daddy. I don't know.
No, like I said, there's definitely ways to fix this. It's just what are they going to choose? Because all they've done up to this point is mess with numbers, which I don't think is a math problem. Like, in order to fix the XP grind, like custom matches and shit like this, you're going to basically have to make Portal give almost no experience. Because, like, what in the game is going to give you a solid amount of experience when you could just go into a custom match and repeatedly kill 19 bots that stand there? Like, nothing is going to beat that. So you need to have enough meaningful unlocks happening under normal gameplay circumstances where there's going to be people who are like, you know what? I can get stuff, so I'm going to keep playing. I'm just going to play. At this point, like, even I'm in the situation of, like, I looked to see, oh, what kind of XP farmers we got around here? Because, like, I just want to experience new things. Oh. One thing that I also like about it, that it's more apparent now because you can actually choose Breakthrough, which has a lot more, like, going, quote, out of bounds or like off of like your engagement zone or whatever you want to call it. I really like how they handled it in this game. I can't remember if they did this with other Battlefields. I think they did, but it wasn't like as much of a factor. If you go into like enemy territory and you're like out of bounds or whatever you want to call it, you're out of your engagement zone or your AO, you there a 10-second timer starts. And if you're not back in time, you just get killed, which is standard. But if you get killed in the enemy AO, there is no chance for you to be revived at all, which I like. That's cool. And I did a lot of suicide runs in this one match because I was like, oh shit, these guys only have 12 respawns remaining. I'm fucking running straight to their spawn point. I'm going to try to kill as many people as I can back there. It was great. Defense is fun. Let me tell you. Some of these maps are, man, I wish people were a little more competent when I was playing because there's some cool map design. But like, oh my god, this one map. Oh, I was ready to. One fucking infantry fighting vehicle, not even a tank, like held back the entire team, and I'm like, just blow it up, please, somebody. We started with 2 tanks. How is this thing still alive? Like. Also,
I thought we were working on getting this game on like Black Friday or something like that once the price has gone down a little bit. And
it's still a great
more
game.
updates
Like,
have been given to
please,
the game.
yeah, please, anybody out there who was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't get Battlefield. No. Like, they'll, I'm sure they'll have some sort of response to this, and it'll be at least a little bit better than what it is right now. And it's still a fun game to play. I'm still gonna play it. And I hope that they do something to crack down on the XP farm thing so people can actually do what they want to do with Portal. That kind of sucks that you can't like mess around with that as much because you can't create anything right now. Especially since there's certain setups in Portal that are specifically designed to allow you to practice flying. There's just here you go. Jets, helicopters, just hop in, fly around, get used to it. They infinitely spawn. If like you crash or whatever, and you can just mess around with it because those are the hardest things to maneuver in the game. Great idea. Yeah. Anything else? That's all the news I have. Anybody got anything else?
Think so. Give me a second.
Oh.
Let me see. Is there anything else? Sarah Bond says the next gen Xbox console is going to be a very premium, very high-end, expensive, curated. I added the word expensive. She didn't say expensive, but I'm sure that's what that fucking
What?
means.
No, can't be. I feel like someone said
Yeah.
this. It was me. I said it.
What was it, Adam? Oh my god, it was.
Lana Del Rey appears to be doing the theme song for 007 First Light. I think somebody posted that in the chat today as well. So
I thought I just sent it to Kevin.
I think you posted it in the chat.
Huh.
Big rumors around Resident Evil 0 remake. It's coming. It's happening. Game's code name is Chamber. Scheduled to release 2028. It will include online co-op. Oh yeah, I posted Warner Bros. Discovery announces it's up for sale. So I think that's everything that goes along with it is also going to be up for sale.
Yeah, I remember that. I put my comment in.
Nate the Hate saying that Starfield's not coming to PS5 this year, scheduled for 2026 release.
What was that?
Starfield not coming to PS5 this year, scheduled for 2026.
Oh, Starfield. Okay, I missed the game. Got it.
Oh, you okay?
Oh, by that time, who the hell's gonna buy it?
Adam. That's
Yep.
not gonna buy it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dedication.
Gonna hate it.
Oh,
But
Can't
he's
wait.
I'm
gonna
gonna buy it.
Because there's a chance I might not hate it, but I probably will.
buy it. Man goes to buy Starfield, but he won't listen to me for Death Stranding 2. Crazy.
Okay. In what way are those comparable?
They're both games that you would play.
Okay. And again, in what ways are those comparable?
I just told you, they're both games that you would play. That's the only way they're comparable.
One's a game that came out years ago that I've wanted, and that was originally announced for the PlayStation 5. And one's
Did that
the
originally
second
get
game in a
announced for the 5?
franchise I didn't care for the first.
Mm.
I said you would like Red Dead. You never tried it.
I played the first one.
You never played the second one, the one I said you would like. You know how many games I've told you would like, and you never played? It's okay, man.
Oh my god.
I'll try it.
played
I'll
the
try
first
Death
one.
Stranding
I
2
didn't play
one
the
day,
second
but
one.
it's not on the top of my list because I think the story is dumb.
Oh, man.
And you know how I feel about Kojima written shit. It's just not for me. It doesn't flow.
Yeah.
The gameplay you describe, it sounds fun, but it sounds tedious in a way I don't care for. But I will try it one day. So if you're going to criticize me buying something that I know I'll hate, I don't want to do it either. So just so you know, I'm pretty upset about it too. I'm buying like at this point, 3-year-old game that I think I won't like. And it's probably going to be full fucking price too. Because it's the same people who make Fallout. And I fucking love Fallout. And it seems so much fun. But everything that's been described about it sounds like something I would absolutely despise. It has all the problems of what I hated about the first Outer Worlds. Loading. But also, it's Fallout in space.
But is it still Fallout?
Okay.
But now, okay, hold on. Isn't Outer Worlds also Fallout in space?
No, because it's zones and the story is different. Now,
Oh, okay.
it is, but like it isn't in so many ways. And I
Yeah.
wanted it to be Fallout in space. And Genesis, thank you again for the gift of the Outer Worlds. And I played the shit out of that. I played from beginning to end. I beat the story and stuff, and I loved the game. But like, again, when I was on PlayStation 4, it was 45-second to 1-minute load times every time you went from one world to another or entered a building. And the worlds weren't huge, and it was kind of ugly, if I'm honest. But like, the second one looks great. They did. They updated the game, and if you played it on PS5, the load screens are like 20 seconds or less. I think they're less. But it's still too much.
Substantial.
It's still way too much for me. And cucky.
What?
Cuccaroni and cheese. That's what we're going with.
Oh, got it. All right. now I know what
Cuccaroni
it was.
and cheese talked about Starfield, and he talked about how many load screens there are and how long they take. And it sounds like a fucking nightmare. But also, when you're on a world, it's a big world. Even though they're like generated like randomly, and they're kind of shit in that way, and each city is the same, I still don't have to go through that loading screen as much as I think I would have to go through a loading screen in the Outer Worlds. I wanted the Outer Worlds to be one giant space. That's all I wanted it to be. But instead it was a bunch of open zones, and I was just not about that. And the Outer Worlds 2 is probably going to be the same thing, but I'm still kind of interested in the Outer Worlds 2. I'll probably get that when it's cheap. Maybe Black Friday or whatever. But, like, yeah, it's just, I know I'm probably not going to like Starfield, but there's so many elements of it that I'm so curious about that I think it will be worth trying it.
Yeah.
Cuccaroni and Cheese has told me multiple times that I would absolutely not like it, but he doesn't like Fallout. So it's hard to argue with that.
By the way, Adam, Outer Worlds 2, review embargoes break Thursday.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the reviews. I don't care what the reviews are for that. I know they're going to be great. They're going to be in the high 80s, maybe even 90s, but whatever. Like, I'd be shocked if it's anything below an 80. So I have no doubts that it's going to be good.
Okay.
I feel like that's a guaranteed one. I'll eat my words if that happens, but yeah, no, I have no doubts.
Cool.
So.
Okay.
Well, Ghost of Yotei, I didn't care what score came out, but because I already knew that it was going to be good. And it is. It's playing Coral Island a lot.
And it is.
It's fucking incredible.
That's all the news I got.
I got another thing I just found.
Go for it.
Guess what? Gamescom,
Car crash
Asia,
in
Thailand. No. Gamescom, Asia, Thailand game show event. Claire Obscure Expedition 33 won Game of the Year.
Alright.
Nice.
Other awards, just for funsies. Best Game Publisher, HoYoverse. Best Sports Game, Mario Kart World.
Oh.
Best Family Game, Split Fiction.
Sports
Best Ongoing Game, Honkai Star Rail. Best Fighting Game, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. Best Indie Game, Ender Magnolia, Bloom in the Mist. Best Action Game, Monster Hunter Wilds. Best RPG, Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Best Multiplayer Game, Elden Ring Night Rain. Best Action Adventure Game, Death Stranding 2. Best PC Console Game, Expedition 33. Best Mobile Game, Uma Musume Pretty Derby.
Yeah.
Most anticipated tie game, Lost and Found Co. Sure. Most anticipated game, Resident Evil Requiem. Popular vote, Expedition 33. There you go.
Cool.
How's Mario Kart
Nice.
World a sports game?
It's racing.
It's driving, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't worry about it.
Because they don't have a racing category, I
all
guess.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. They don't have a racing category.
I like. What do we think about? What do we think about HoYoverse getting the best developer?
I mean, I feel like that's like they don't listen to their fan base. I don't know why that's
Oh, really? Oh, interesting. Okay.
yeah.
I mean, they put out
You're
like
actually
38 games a year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like,
They
I-
maintain their audience.
so
they don't-
like, if we're going by quantity, I guess they win.
Yeah.
38 games a year, but they're the same game, just reskinned.
Again, if we're going by quantity, I guess they win. Hey, they're the best developer because they're pumping out the most and making a lot of money. So, yeah, okay, you can give it to them, I guess.
I guess so.
It's nice to see Claire Expedition 33 win, though.
Yes. Good job.
Nice to see Death Stranding 2 get an award too there.
Mhm.
It's gonna get what it deserves, the Game Awards. Don't worry about it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And if it doesn't, it's okay. I'll own a gun by then. All good.
Oh shit.
Should we warn his family or like? Now let's see how this plays out. Let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, I want to see how it plays out. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Remind us to delete this episode if it plays out in the way we think it's gonna play out.
For evidence purposes, we never had this discussion. we didn't know about this. So I don't know what happened. What were you talking about?
Oh man.
What? He did what? Oh no! That felt pretty convincing.
Uh,
All right. What else?
that's all I
Anything
got.
else, guys? All right, cool. Play the outro to that news segment, and we can head back. And if we got anything else to do in the episode, we can. I think we got to talk about Arc Raiders. That's basically it.
If we want, we can just talk about it outside. I don't care.
All right.
Oh, I thought of a thing, by the way.
What'd you think of?
Here, hold on. Quick idea. We don't use this space anymore. Right here. Everybody went away.
You mean the newsroom?
We don't use the woman.
The woman.
Woman.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
those
space outside the
admins.
newsroom.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're killing the booty?
No.
No. What if we did like a rotating thing where, I don't know, we call out like the worst thing that happened in the week or like the worst person or like whatever. A little take
I don't
on
mind
the
that.
booty cheek of the
There's
week
always a worse
for
thing that
the one
happens in
sports
week
show
every
that I
week,
listen
man.
to.
It's called the booty cheek of the week,
That's what's the sports show, yeah.
and it's about the worst thing.
It's about the booty
Why is it called
cheek
the
player
booty
of the week.
cheek of the week?
Ass.
Okay.
The ass player.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Ass means bad. I never understood that.
If we do that, I don't mind that. We can
I
start
don't mind
next
that.
week.
Yeah, we can try that.
You know? Who wants to go first?
Um,
Alright, I guess I am.
And-
Hello.
I mean, I don't know
Oh, you wanna do it?
who did what of the week.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, wouldn't we ask, like, does anybody have a nominee for the booty cheek of the week?
Oh, we could do that. We could
You
do
know?
that for
Yeah, okay, we can do
instead
that way.
next time. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of you being like, I'm gonna look for someone.
Right. Okay. Give that a shot. Sure.
I like it. I like
Could be related to news. Could be unrelated to news. You know.
I picked Desunoto.
Oh shit. For never being in Minecraft.
I'll second that nomination. I like that.
Oh
nomination.
wow.
Desunoto, you like that nomination?
I mean, do I get to see the booty again?
Yeah.
If you come in Minecraft, yeah.
Oh, maybe it's.
Look at that. He liked that nomination. Look at that. Good guy. Good guy. Guess you can't be the booty cheek of the week.
Jesus.
All right.
All right.
All right. Time for you to
1:37.
watch.
Yeah, 12:37.
Okay. Well, I think we wrap it up there, boys. Had a good episode this week, and we'll see you guys next week, same time, same place. Twitch.tv/craftingachad, youtube.com/startingtruly with 2 R's. We'll see you guys at
Game scores next week
10...
Oh, yeah,
10 p.m.
For
Central
November.
and then 11 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something.
So,
There ain't much.
Yeah, November is... maybe that's a good thing that November doesn't have that much. Because I think everybody's still poor from October.
Yeah, because September and October freaking kicked
Yeah.
ass. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So many games from like every genre too.
Yeah. Everybody ate well. Everybody ate real well.
Hmm.
But everybody take care and don't drive your car into the White House. Not a good idea. Don't do that.
No, do that. It's fun.
It's under construction. You don't want to do that.
Yeah. You'll drive your car into something
The car?
you don't want to drive into.
Oh, the White House.
Oh.
The White House, yeah.
Wait, the White House is under construction. What's going on?
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah.
see they demolished part of it?
No.
Oh,
is that 'cause
yeah.
of fucking Trump's ballroom or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
Don't
actually
worry about
happening.
that. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about
Well, the
that.
government shut down, so he's taking all those funds that he's supposed to be paying people and using to build a ballroom. You know.
I don't think that's how that works, but all
To
right.
rub his
I'm pretty
balls?
sure that's how that works. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I don't know if you can actually tell me that doesn't. That's not how that works. This government's stupid.
All right. Oh, also before I leave,
His
shout
big
out. Actually,
orange
not shout out.
balls.
Shout
HBO
out.
Max.
Shout in.
Fuck you. For
Oh
raising your
yeah.
prices. So
Oh,
Uh-huh.
and they're stopping sharing.
yeah, they've been doing
I
that.
Oh, well, it's slowly been transitioning to different things. I can only watch on my phone now.
Oh,
Can't use a computer or TV.
you can watch if you do as a guest.
Also, you can't use a profile.
No, well, you could use a profile, but you don't set it as your home location. Um, you should put it as I'm away from home, and then it'll send me a temporary passcode, and then if you just reach out to me, I send it to you, and it goes through.
Oh, but it doesn't like have like you don't have to do that over and over.
No, you do have to do that every single time you log into it.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
no, they've cracked down. So apparently,
Bitches.
Cuccaroni and Cheese, he was doing that. So I have to text him a code, and you, I think, have been setting it as your home, and saying your home every time. And now I cannot set it back to being home here, um, because
I have
Oh.
not actually. I don't
I've
think I.
updated my location too many times, and I have to call them in order to correct that. So I have to say I'm away every time, and then I have to get a temporary code, which is annoying as shit. And I will not resolve that by calling them. I will just continue to watch until they take away my access, and then it'll be done with. So, because they raised the price, and it's now more expensive than Netflix.
Yep.
How much
Ew.
is it now?
I think it's like two something for the version I
A
pay
year?
for. Yeah.
$200 a year?
Now hold on. Let me look it up real quick.
So Disney just raised theirs, and they're like $189 a year.
Yeah, piece of shit.
I have
Yeah,
not
yeah.
been doing that at all. Just
So the let's see. So it went from the basic with ads went from 99 to 10 to well, it went from 100 to 110. HBO Max Standard, the one I have, it went from 160 to 185. In Premium, went from 200 to 210 to 230.
The hell do you get in premium?
That's you get it on. You can stream on 4 devices simultaneously, and then you get 4K content.
Oh,
So I have the standard where it's just no ads.
Netflix is about two six. Well, for me it's 216 a year with T-Mobile, but I think for Netflix normally that was 24 a month. Yeah,
I think it's
200. That's
20.
almost 300.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's really
Yeah,
dumb.
it's like
You can get
$280
a standard Netflix plan for like I think $17.50 or $18 a month, and HBO Max standard is now $18.50 a month. So it's more than a standard Netflix account. And I also have a standard Netflix account with no ads. I don't care about 4K trash on Netflix because Netflix is trash, so I'm not going to pay more for that. And I don't care about how many people are streaming because that many people don't need to watch fucking Netflix at the same time. You can calm down and you can wait your turn.
Don't you have that with T-Mobile? Right? You have
Yeah,
that.
I don't even know what the fuck I pay for that. I think it's
It's
still
eight. I
like
think it's $8.
$9 or $8 or
Yeah,
whatever.
8 or 9. Yeah,
Yeah,
$8 or $9.
it's not a lot. So, because if it wasn't in my T-Mobile bill, I would not pay for Netflix. I do not think it's worth it. HBO Max was the only one I thought was worth it, but now it's gone up, and I'm like, and they're getting real shitty with this. And I don't know if they know this, but like, I just won't do that. I'll just go back to waiting for things
Sail in
to
the
appear
7 Seas.
somewhere else. So, No, I would never do that.
Sail in the Seven Seas with Jack Sparrow.
No, I would never do that. Never do that.
Oh,
So,
it's oh, that's crazy.
but I gotta watch The Pit. So,
Yeah, we've gone back into the cable era. It's crazy.
we've been. We've been.
Returned to the yeah, returned to the cable era.
Yeah, it's just
We
gotten
left
worse
it,
as
and now
time
we're
gone on.
back.
It really started getting bad after Disney confirmed to buy Hulu. So there's already shit before that,
Yeah.
but that I would say is the breaking point.
Yeah, the whole consolidation piece there.
Yeah, sucks. It's all right. Something else will pop up eventually. Start all
folks,
over again.
We'll see you guys next week. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Fuck you, HBO.